Never fake, I keep it real.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Coach Plays here, guys, as we are about ready for some more Thursday night football action between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. Dallas Cowboys come in at 7-4, 3-2 on the road. Saints come in at 5-6, 2-3 at home. And needing some wins to continue to keep them in the race for playoff berth in the NFC. Watched the podcast last night. This was in one of my bet the banks. I took the Dallas Cowboys minus 4.5. Since then, that spread has skyrocketed to, I believe it's minus 6.5. I would not. Does that? I would not feel totally comfortable with taking Dallas minus 6.5, but I don't know if I would feel comfortable taking the Saints plus 6.5. So, but I don't know if I would feel comfortable taking the Saints. All right, so that should be good now, Brian. Just let me know. Give me a thumbs up if it is. As always, guys, as you come into the stream, smash those thumbs up. Smash those thumbs up. It helps get the stream out there. Share it to your social medias. That way we grow the chat, get a lot of people in here. And hopefully we get some shake and bake actions tonight. Will Sports World, the Hall of Fame member in the house, says boo. Big shout out to Will Sports World and Chase T66 for being the highest members that you can be on the Coach Plays Hall of Fame members right there. Big shout out to the rest of the members: Carver Family, Troxel Sports Stream, Beantown Breakdown, Gridiron Blitz, James Peach, Shay Flat, Asia Roberson, and Ron Ripple. Big shout out to you guys. So we're about 9 minutes from kickoff. So we're just going to be chilling for a little bit. What was I trying to think what I was going to say there. But as always, we will go back and forth from different scenes. We've got this one where I will put the game cast and the box score up for you. So yeah, the Dallas Cowboys versus the New Orleans Saints. I have the Cowboys minus 4.5. I feel good about it. If there's any concern with how I feel about it, it's just being on the road. It's just being on the road. So we'll see. We will see how this game goes tonight. Got 6 people in the box, 6 likes, so I appreciate y'all very much for that. As this is kicking off week 13 across the NFL. Stream Element says, big shout out to Will Sports World for being a Hall of Fame member. Yeah, guys, hope everybody's having a really good Thursday. Chase T66 says, what's up, Will? Wonder if there's anything else I should look into bet-wise. I don't think there is. Will says, don't start with me. Don't start with me. What's up, Tyler? Appreciate you joining the stream as the New Orleans Saints are rushing and running out on the field right now. So we are 7 minutes from kickoff to tonight's game. Yeah, like I say, that spread has skyrocketed up to 6.5. That's also what I meant to say, guys. Make sure as you're coming in, vote on tonight's game. Right now we have 10 votes, and it is at 50% each. 50% each for the Cowboys and the Saints. So 5 votes coming in for Cowboys, 5 votes coming in on the Saints. Smack that like button indeed. Tyler, appreciate that very much. I think I'm just going to play it safe and stick to what I got right now. This was my biggest bet of the live stream. We went 15 bucks. Kind of double that money. That's crazy. So because I got in on them at -4.5, they're already giving me a buyout of $15.22. Yeah, where is Flatlines? This is devastating. Devastating. Ezekiel Elliott plus 15. Boy, this is a hard game to bet now because of the way the lines are. First half spread is -3.5 Cowboys. That does not even look appealing whatsoever. Not good. Did we ever pick a Friday night bet? Guys, if y'all have not gotten a chance to check out Bet the Bank Podcast Episode 1, you definitely need to go check out that stream between me and Chase T66. That was a fun night. And also, I'll continue to share it out. But at the end of that stream, the Bet the Bank pick of the week between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills, the stakes were raised a little bit higher, as the loser of that bet is going to get a pie in the face. I took the Bills +3. Chase took the Patriots. Or I took the Bills -3. Chase took the Patriots +3. Keep getting that mixed up. All right, so we do have the UTSA game tomorrow. All right. I like that. That sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. So we're just waiting for this game to get kicked off. As always, I will put the game audio up once the game is kicked. I'm still going to look at that Utah-Oregon game, but I don't know if there's enough to be had there. So now 11 votes, slightly in favor of the Dallas Cowboys to win tonight. This spread is rising. Money is coming in on Dallas, as Dallas is now raised to -6.5. Seeing that big number jump really has got me want to start getting in on games a little bit earlier, probably. There's a shout out for Chase T66, the other Hall of Fame member. And that is the link to his Twitch account. Go click that link and follow our boy Chase T66. Let's get him to 50 followers and let's get him streaming. What's up, Carver family? Appreciate you joining the stream. I think we're getting close for this game to get kicked off.
Winston. They had Trevor Siemian in a quarterback. That time has run out. Now they're with Taysom Hill. I'm anxious to see how he plays here tonight.
Well, I am too, and I thought Siemian did about all he could. They just weren't able to create much offense, and so in order to try to manufacture some, you go with Taysom Hill, and who knows if he's 100%. They're without Alvin Kamara again tonight, but what they are hoping in this game is that with Taysom Hill,
Chase,
with Mark Ingram, they're able to run the football, try to get this.
Did you just hear that?
With a chance to win, but this
Chase,
is
are you there?
Football team with a lot of injuries.
A lot of injuries. Now on the other side, you've got the Dallas Cowboys, who won 6 of their first 7 games.
Oh no, Chase.
But now they've lost 3 of their last 4.
Oh no.
What they were doing early in the season,
yeah, it should be a good game, Carver family. Chase is in trouble. I think we know why the line went up.
They've been pretty good throughout the season, and yet they haven't
Where you at, Chase T66?
Get some more opportunities, probably, but Kellen Moore has proven that if they're not successful running the ball, he will totally.
Hey, Catfish Mama.
Last Thursday in that loss to the Las Vegas Raiders. This is a Saints defense that's been really good for a number of years against the run. I wouldn't anticipate Dallas having a lot of success running the football, and it could be another game where they're throwing the ball with Dak Prescott a lot.
For more on the Dallas Cowboys down the field, here's
Chase, if you can somehow get out of that bet right now, you need to do it.
Complicating things for the Cowboys this week. Mike McCarthy is out, and Dan Quinn steps into a familiar role. Of course, he was the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons for 6 seasons, but going from the booth back down to the sidelines and still calling defensive plays, he says will be the biggest adjustment tonight. He's not a fan of the circumstances, of course, but he did say this presents a cool challenge. Of course, he is definitely said he feels a lot more pressure because he does not want to let Mike McCarthy down. He told him, don't stress, we've got your back tonight. Aaron Andrews, the Saints dealing with their own issues on the injury front.
Yeah, are they ever, Christina?
So the Saints are coming out as we're getting ready to kick this game here off. As always, guys, I appreciate everybody for being here. Hopefully we are in for a really good Thursday night football action. Let's smash those thumbs up as we are pumped for a big night tonight. Alvin Kamara out tonight. That is tough. Someone lose a player. Chase T66 had a parlay bet that involved Kamara. I'm hoping he was able to get out of it. It was Kamara to score a touchdown, Cowboys to win. And Kamara is a late scratch. That's a big loss. Everybody hear the game audio all right? Guys, as we kick this one off, pop in the chat right now. Let everybody know where you're watching from. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. As the Dallas Cowboys has kicked this one off. Guys, just staying with us for just a second. I will get the game cast up here. And we'll get this thing going.
Well, Taysom Hill, when he got a shot to start last year and Drew Brees was injured, went 3-1. Completed passes.
Yeah, that is rough.
But as we know, he can do basically anything out there. We've seen him cover kicks, return kicks, play tight end, play running back. And you don't know what you're going to get. He is not the typical pocket passer.
I think he's been so good at all those things that you just said that it's kept him from really being given the opportunity to strictly play quarterback. And I know that when he was in the competition with Jameis Winston in training camp, that's one of the reasons why Winston was able to prevail.
So nice little first pass there. Tre'Quan Smith's going to get a gain of about 6 or 7.
Of the season. He just has not played a lot of football, hasn't been used the way that Saints fans have seen over the last few years. But as we said coming in, this is an offense that has really struggled over the last several games, and it kind of hit bottom last Thursday night against the Buffalo Bills.
So play action boot. Throwing back, and that was a dangerous throw, but he made it.
A dangerous throw that Hill was able to fit in for 12 and a first down.
Well, yeah, it looked like two guys had an opportunity with the Cowboys to make plays on this ball. Well, nope, just Leighton Vander Esch was there. I thought there was an early on.
What's up, Hot Sauce Junkie? It's been a minute, man. Hope you've been doing well. Hey, dude, what's up? Stand up for good. Shark Bite capital of the world. Need a Cowboys win tonight. You and me both, brother. Guys, hold on just 1 second. I'll get the next scene up for us.
Drilled by Odighizuwa, the rookie from UCLA. And a loss of 3.
Well, if you're going to play the Saints, you've got to expect a lot of these screen plays. Heck of a play by Odighizuwa. And that's just pursuing the ball. I mean, good things, you hear me say it a lot, good things happen around the football, and when you have defensive linemen that are chasing the ball the way he just did, those are the plays you make.
Taysom Hill is bothered by plantar fasciitis in his foot.
All right, so we'll get this transitioned over. And now let me clean this up for you.
Third down, 3rd and 10. DeMarcus Lawrence who is welcomed back with open arms by
Alrighty.
defense made the stop. Here's the offensive line, 8 different combinations.
What's up, Natasha? Appreciate you joining the stream. Oh, been missing your live stream. Yeah, that's all good. Hot Sauce Junkie. I've been missing yours. Honestly, I know I'm still subscribed, but I haven't been getting any notifications or anything like that. Hot Sauce Junkie. I feel like YouTube is really screwed up with that stuff. So Taysom Hill will check it down here, and Dallas Cowboys all over that one. Just all over that one, and they're going to force a punt here. Heartbreaking about your Titans losing Henry, but my Cardinals are kicking some ass. Yeah, absolutely. You know, and it ain't even just Henry, Hot Sauce Junkie. The Titans are, they could very well be the most injured team in NFL history. I think they got like 1 or 2 more guys go on IR, and they will be. We've got over 20 guys out, so it hurts. Now, there is hope for Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans. A lot of people are saying that Henry looks like he could come back at the end of the season and be ready for the playoffs, and that would be massive. They need Henry. He is the MVP. So that's going to get us to our first commercial break. I believe so. Yep. As we have a 0-0 score here. Let me do that real quick. As Dak Prescott will come out for the Dallas Cowboys. Big shout out to the 17 in the box, guys. We got 9 thumbs up. If you're chilling with us, I know you like this stream. Smash that thumbs up. It helps the video go. Our defense is sure missing J.J. Watt. Yeah, J.J. Watt's pretty well close, I feel like, to just saying, you know what, cheers. It's been a good career. It's been a good run. Let's move on. Henry had the MVP in the bag. Then you got, oh, my gosh. Tim, I had a $50 bet on Derrick Henry to win the MVP, and it would have won almost like $2,000. And I felt so good about it. And I still feel like, honestly, he should win the MVP simply because you're seeing what is happening without him. I know that's not going to happen, of course, but thanks, Natasha. But I felt like he had a strong, because I felt like he was going to be 3 years in a row winning the leading rusher, the award, and I think he was going to be the first ever running back to go back-to-back 2,000-yard season. And then on top of that, I think he had a chance to break the all-time record. What is this? For what?
Bengals.
Not bad.
You don't like him?
Huh? No, I like it.
Me and Dolly like it.
Dolly likes anything. Yeah, it sucks. But at the end of the day, most important for Tennessee Titans is that they can get them back for a playoff run, because without them, they ain't going to have a run. Hate to say it. Yeah, from what I've been able to tell, James Conner has had a year. Is Kyler Murray back? Is he back going for the for the Arizona Cardinals? They need him healthy. Yeah, Brian, I feel like Ravens gets that win. I feel like they do. All right, so we're back into some action. Play action for Dak Prescott on the first play. Still looking. Now we'll step up, and he's going to tuck it. No, now he's going to throw down the field, and this is incomplete. Intended for CeeDee Lamb. What's up, Legend 27? Hey, man, what do you think is the chances of the Browns making the playoffs? Well, off my head, let's see, AFC playoff picture. Let me do standings. I feel like they desperately needed to win 27 against the Ravens the other night. They're 6-6, so they're still in the hunt. But I feel like you now definitely lost your division. They're going to need to go off a run. They're going to be vying for one of those last spots. We got a 3rd and 10 here. Wait just a second. Trips left. Single receiver is a tight end to the right. Dak Prescott steps up in the pocket. Fires down the middle of the field. This is incomplete. We're going to have a 3 and out. He says we basically need to win every game except the Packers game, and we got to go 4-1. Yes, if you go 4-1, you make the playoffs. I don't see the Browns going 4-1. They've got a lot of issues right now. Baker Mayfield just does not look healthy. He is struggling right now. You just lost your right tackle for the rest of the season. There's a lot of concerns on that Browns team. And it's unfortunate, man. It sucks. It says Browns got to beat Ravens, Raiders, Steelers, and Bengals. See, I can see the Browns go 2-2 there, maybe at best. Maybe I'm wrong, 27, but my gut tells me that I don't think it's going to be good for the Browns. I think they're too banged up. Natasha says, I'm so nervous. Why are you nervous about Monday night, Natasha? I'm not nervous. We got a big bet on Monday night. Someone at the end of that stream is going to get a pie in the face. Either you're going to see me getting a pie in the face, or Chase T66 going to come on stream and he's going to get a pie in the face. I ain't nervous. I ain't sweating. This face going to stay clean. You hear me? Hold on. The dog's got it. My dog had a shoe. All right, so it looks like we're back.
The return. Sean Payton wants
Murray's supposed to be back. Him and Hop. Okay, good. Y'all need it. There's been a lot of injuries this year in the NFL. We got 24 votes right now. 54% in favor of the Cowboys tonight. 46 for the Saints. I took the Bills, Natasha. I took the Bills -3. I am predicting the Bills to win by more than 3.
And give themselves better field position.
Lots of injuries for sure. How's your YouTube channel been doing, Hot Sauce Tim?
Harris from inside the 25, a little bit of room, great speed. And able to get back near the 30. And basically a wash after that 5-yard penalty.
All right, guys, so I normally do this for only members, guys, but I just want to, let's go ahead and let's do this right here. Display capture. So the legend is in the chat right now. This is Hot Sauce Junkies Tim YouTube channel. We're on a commercial break right now, guys. He's got 4.96, so we're about to congratulate him on reaching 5K, which is freaking awesome. Hot Sauce Junkie Tim. Big shout out to you. But this guy is absolutely insane. If you like to see someone just put themselves through torture, then, you know, you're probably going to like this YouTube channel, because this guy puts hot stuff in his mouth, and it's insane. So if you haven't yet grayed out this button, go over to Hot Sauce Junkie, hit that red button, and subscribe to Hot Sauce. And he says, I fear no pepper. Look at these faces. Just look at those faces. So, big shout out to Hot Sauce. He's got a great YouTube channel, guys. Yeah, I guess, Natasha, I guess we're always on the opposite side of things. Nah, Hot Sauce Junkie, you're good, my guy. I appreciate you. You've always been one of the real ones, and you've always supported us here. So you got a great channel. So Hot Sauce Junkie is just a very genuine cool dude, and him and his wife get up there and they have a lot of fun. So, like I say, guys, I will never do that. You know, I'll bet to take a pie in the face. I ain't betting anything as far as hot sauce down. Like, hey, Natasha, I appreciate that very much. We almost got him to 5,000. That's awesome. I eat like a flaming hot Cheeto and I start to drip. That's how bad it is for me. I get a big red chewing gum and I can feel my palate just start to sweat. I don't deal well with spicy foods. I like spicy foods. Can't handle it. Just can't do it.
They're without their starting quarterback and Alvin Kamara, their top back, who's one of the biggest weapons in the NFL.
All right, so a little inside handoff here to Ingram. That's going to be good for 3 or 4.
That's the question that Sean Payton's had to ask himself. You know, where do you get the ball? Who do you get it to? Well, Mark Ingram, who now is coming off the field, since he got picked up going into that Tampa Bay game 5 weeks ago, he was brought in to spell Alvin Kamara. But during that stretch, he's been their leading rusher and he's been their leading receiver.
So kind of a bunch set. Now we get jet motion from left to right. Play action for Taysom Hill. Try to look back, and now he's going to try to throw this one. Is that caught? Incomplete. Intended for Kenny Stills. Really good heads-up play there by Taysom Hill. Looked like he was about to take the sack. And then he actually throws this one for Stills and had a chance at it.
Stills had a chance but couldn't make the catch. And there's number 11.
Hey, Natasha, yeah. Sounds great. I love that. Pie in your face, pie on Chase T66 face. Like I say, as long as no pie hits his face, I'm chilling. Chilling.
His role will change a little bit tonight with DeMarcus Lawrence coming back. Now
Who all here plays fantasy football? It's been a rough year for me. I dabby in fantasy football. I used to be big. We got a boot play here. And wide open is Humphrey for the New Orleans Saints. And now I believe the Saints are in Dallas Cowboys territory. I used to play fantasy football a lot. But ever since I was been a high school football coach, I don't play it that much anymore because I don't get to watch the day games. And if I'm a fantasy football player, I like to watch the games. I'm in a church league right now, but honestly, half the time I never change the updates. So, but it's been a lot of injuries. You got to be up on it. Little inside handoff here for Ingram. He's going to push forward for a gain of 3 or 4.
Here's tonight's professional grade presented by GMC. We look at Micah Parsons, who has 9.
We'll turn that down due to copyright music. Micah Parsons, 9 sacks this year. I believe that sets a franchise rookie record, maybe. It's first in QB hits, first in tackles for a loss. That's awesome. Oh, wait. Hold on a second, Natasha. Are you talking about, like, the PC game? Because I loved all of the backyard sports. I played backyard football, backyard basketball, backyard baseball, backyard basketball. I love it. I actually have I was going to do a series on backyard baseball when I first started this channel. I've got like 1 stream, maybe 2 streams on it. If you go back in my playlist, there's a backyard baseball playlist, and I think I did 1 or 2 on it. I was drafting, played it one time. It was there. We did one or 2 streams, and that was it. Deep throw here. This one's incomplete. Intended for Callaway. Yeah, I probably should have stuck with it, Natasha. I don't know if I'll do it now, but I would have to figure out a way for me to be able to download it on my new PC. Used to play backyard ball on Thanksgiving back in the day. You're probably talking about real backyard ball. That's what I was thinking. She's talking about a PC game called Backyard Football. I could see Hot Sauce Junkie out there throwing some fade routes. So we get a field goal attempt here 4th and 8 from the left hash. This is 56-yard field goal attempt. Snap, set, kick is on the way, and this kick is pushed to the right. So that will keep the Saints off the board, and this game will stay at a score of 0-0. Want to shout out my members again, Will Sports World and Chase T66. Hall of Fame members, the biggest membership you can get. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you for your support. And then the rest of my members, Carver Family, Troxel Sports Stream, Beantown Breakdown, Gridiron Blitz, James Peach, Shay Flat, Asia Roberson, and Ron Ripple. Thank you guys very much. A lot of those guys have YouTube channels, and during commercial breaks of the stream, we will pull those YouTube channels up, talk about them, shout them out. And if you haven't yet subscribed to those channels, you got to go subscribe to those channels. They support the Coach Plays, and we want to build a community and support those guys too. No, ESPN Plus has oh, are you talking about these games, Natasha? No, I just stream them. I don't even think I have ESPN Plus. I just stream them. You're allowed to have watch parties, and they don't copyright you for having game audio, so I'm just allowed to do it. Now, I would get copywritten if I allowed you to listen to the commercials right now, or any copyright music they would give me. We are on a commercial break right now. As always, guys, smash those thumbs up as you're in here. That helps, gets the stream out there. We got 12 thumbs up right now, 16 people in the box. Share it out to your social medias. That way we can grow this chat. What's up, Brandy Lewis? Says good evening, folks. Appreciate you very much for being here, Brandy. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Always wondered about that. The copyright crap, that's got to be frustrating for you. Yeah, it can be. And for the longest time, I never put game audio in my streams because I was always scared of it. I asked a lot of people questions, and the answers I got back were you can use the audio, but you can't have the music and you can't have the commercials. And so far, you know, knock on wood, I haven't gotten any copyright claims or strikes from doing the audio, and that's great because I know people like to listen to the audio. Quick slant here. I believe that's CeeDee Lamb. No, Brown. I'd say he's going to get, 9. This one's going to be just short, but it will be into New Orleans Saints territory. It could cause more, but it's honest. I mean, yes, it is more games, but remember, they took a preseason game away. So it's not, but it is, because I know some of those guys don't play preseason. But you got to even remember this year, as Ezekiel Elliott gets first down, a lot of big-time players only played in one preseason game this year, so it ain't like they played in an extra game. So, yes, it could, but they did take a preseason game away, and so there's that. So the season really shouldn't even feel longer to them because they took one game away and added one. Rolling out to the right, Dak, a quick little speed out to Brown, and that will be good for a first down. Not good for a first down. Game of 5. Jeez.
Well, this defense has been good each of the last 4 years stopping the run. They've got injuries of their own.
Shy Tuttle in there. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Two of their defensive rush ends. Rookie Adebo's been good from the start. So twins left, 2 tight ends set to the right. Dak, little counter action to Ezekiel Elliott to the right. He takes a big hit after a gain of maybe 2.
that they have when they come in, that teams are just simply not going to run the ball against them. And you got to keep trying, but
So an empty formation here for Dak on 3rd and 3. Looking left. Quick throw to Pollard. And he's going to get 2. Really good open field tackle there.
It looks like the Cowboys will go for it.
they get Tony Pollard in there. It's a really good play by Marcus Williams.
Yeah, the injuries has been a big bug. So the Cowboys are going to go for this on 4th and 1 at the 33 of the Saints. Play action, rolling right, in trouble. Now throws down the field, and this is off the mark, incomplete. And the Saints force a turnover on downs. That would have been a tough catch there. Trying to throw back across his body was Dak Prescott. And should have been a catch. The issue is Deebo Samuel, because Dak Prescott was rolling to the right, he turned his head and started looking to the right. By that time, Dak Prescott already released the ball towards his left because that's where he was going first. But then when he felt Dak Prescott going away, he then turned and ended up having to turn all the way back around and incomplete. So, what's up, Jacobs Gaming? Appreciate you joining the stream again, my guy. Hope you're having a really good Thursday. We're up to 31 votes, 32 votes now in favor for the Cowboys at 53%. Injuries, my guy. Jacob, it's injuries. The Titans have over 20 starters out or something. Not starters, but they've got 20 dudes out. And I'd say at least 8 or 9 of those guys are starters, and then the rest are big rotators. Like they have been bitten by the injury bug. They have a bye week this week. The hope is that they can get healthier, start to climb out of it. Then, of course, losing Derrick Henry, the key piece to that offense. Not a good thing. '49ers are playing well. They are going to be without Deebo Samuel. So they are going to be without Deebo Samuel, their best player. So they're going to have to find a way to kind of make it work without him, which will be tough. We'll just have to see. Yeah, Natasha, and I'm not trying to take anything away from the Patriots. I do think it could have been a different game. I was very shocked and surprised at how well the Titans played with their backups against the Patriots. I mean, without a couple fumbles, I mean, that game would have been a game, and it could have came down to the end. But those backups fumbled and had some issues, so don't think the Titans will ever get fully healthy, but I would like to see them just get healthy, man. But other than that, the Patriots are playing really good ball. Their defense is going. I'm just banking on the Saints to finally get out of their funk and have some big plays down the field. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Little quarterback ISO here. Quarterback counter for a gain about 2 or 3. Jacob, I sure the heck hope it's the Titans. I mean, boy, do I hope.
Dak's expecting him to look inside. Instead, he looks to the outside, and that's why it was going to take a great catch on Lamb's part in order to haul this in. Prescott sees him. They just were not on the same page. If I'm quarterbacking, I'm expecting that receiver to look to the inside as well.
Well, happy birthday, Britney Spears. Tyson Hill going to go deep corner route. Incomplete. Great defense there by Brown. He was blanketed over him. Not much room there. I was obsessed with Britney Spears as a little kid there, Natasha. Oh, trust me, Jacob, I know. I mean, if the Titans can't get healthy, I mean, they can lose to anybody. What's up, Denzel Ward? Appreciate you joining the stream, my guy.
4 penalties, 91 yards against Anthony Brown on Thanksgiving. 3rd down and
Taysom Hill throws, and this is off target. Trying to go to Callaway, just not there near him, so they're going to have to punt. This is why I took the Cowboys minus 4.5. Where is CD Denzel? He's playing. What are you talking about? He ain't going to be in the chat tonight. He playing.
Callaway will throttle it down in the zone. That time Dallas plays zone coverage on 3rd and long and didn't want to lead him into the
I'll say this, Denzel Ward. If the CD Lamb in this chat is actually the real CD Lamb, why ain't he a member? He needs to be a member to the Coach Plays. You know what I'm saying? Highest member, Hall of Fame member. And this one's going to be filled at the 5. CD Lamb to the 10, to the 15, and he'll be tackled at the 20. That ended up being a really good decision to get it out to the 20. So that will get us to a commercial break. Saints 0, Cowboys 0. This is kind of why I felt like taking the Cowboys minus 4.5. Felt like that defense would play pretty well, and that, you know, the offense would get it done. So offense has sputtered, and we'll see what they can do on this next drive. If the 49ers keep this up, they can go to the playoffs. I 100% agree with that statement, Jacob. CD and I are going to hang with Cooper and Dak. Do it. What's up, Jameson? Appreciate you joining the stream, Jameson. We got 19 people in the box, 15 likes. Keep smashing those like buttons, guys. All right, so we will shout out one of our members, as always, guys. Big shout out to all of the Coach Plays members. And right here, one of our members, the Carver family. This is my brother, and this is all about him and his son. It's a great family channel. Up to 4.42K subscribers, just absolutely killing it. He's had a lot of success with a lot of his shorts. But just kind of does a lot of crazy off-the-wall shorts. Right here, they had a stream of painting Funko Pops. And it ended up turning out great. They go out fishing. They open up some products, do some product reviews. And then my brother is absolutely insane with the pen or the pencil. And he's an incredible artist. So just a genuine, you know, dude with his kid. My little nephew is a little booger, and I love him. Big shout out to the Carver family. If you've yet to subscribe to him, hit this red button. It will turn gray, and then hit that bell right there, guys. Appreciate y'all very much. Big shout out. Yeah, Natasha says, shake and bake. What in the heck happened to the Dolphins? They were good last year. Hey, the Dolphins, I believe, have won 4 in a row, so don't count them out yet. Oh, Hot Sauce Junkie got me on TikTok. All right. I am trying for my life to get more traction on TikTok. There's been a lot of success that if you do well on TikTok, that those TikTok followers come on to YouTube. But it's a struggle. But yeah, guys, right down there are my handles for a lot of my social medias. You got the Coach Plays YT. I cannot point because it's opposite for me. I know it's not opposite for y'all, but it's opposite for me. Coach Plays Twitter at the Coach Plays YT, and then Instagram the Coach Plays, and then TikTok the Coach Plays. So yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate that. I feel like I post some good stuff on TikTok, but it doesn't get traction.
With the two teams, 3 first downs, 3 punts, a missed field goal, 1 turnover on downs, and no points. This has been an ugly start for each offense.
Yeah, it has. And Trevor Siemian, while Taysom Hill went into the tent, Siemian was up taking snaps from the center, and he's been warming up.
I got you too, Hot Sauce Junkie. Hot Sauce, you're doing better than me on TikTok. I'll say that. You're doing better than me on TikTok. You got over 1,500 followers. It's that torture stuff, man. People love to see people go through pain. So here we go. 3rd and 7 for the Cowboys on their own 23. Trips to the right. It's closed on the backside with a tight end. Dak Prescott Looking right, steps up in pocket, hits as he throws, and he makes a big play to Cooper, and he's going to go all the way to the 35-yard line. Amari Cooper, big first down.
Well, really nice route, and they kind of catch the Saints, who are trying to disguise coverage, and they're rotating to a single.
I appreciate that too, Natasha. Thank you very much.
See the drop down here, and then here comes Cooper right through the middle.
Oh, no, I like the Lions coach, Natasha. I feel like they got the right guy, and he's passionate about the team, so let him have a few years and try to bring him out of it. They need to stick to a coach for a while and give him some time. Looking for a running back screen, not there, and he'll just throw it in the dirt wisely. So that's a good play there. Yeah, Jacob, that intentional grounding, the running back was, oh, okay, they said no flag. Okay.
There still may be a penalty on that last play. Here's that previous play with a hit by Granderson.
Ineligible player downfield, number 66, offense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
So they're calling a lineman downfield.
Being ineligible.
Yeah, the Bengals and Chargers game, Jacob, I think can go either way. That's why I don't know if I'll touch it at all. You got 17 people in the box, 17 thumbs up. So guys, appreciate that very much. 2:15 left to play in the first.
I don't know, take your pick. You want first and 15 or second and 10? Saints opted for
Play action, rolling right. Dak will dump it off to the tight end, and he'll make a nice little 5 to 6 yard gain. This will bring up a second and about 10 or 9.
Picks up 7. So now you have second and 8 instead of second and 10.
It's a good combination, Jacob. Bengals fans should be excited about the future. Quick little wide receiver screen to the left for CeeDee Lamb, and he makes a big play here all the way down to the 1 yard line. Makes a couple people miss, and that is why you got to love wide receiver screens. Get your best player the ball in open field and let him go be one of the best players on the field. He almost scored that. Wow. A great duo indeed. What a play there by CeeDee Lamb. So twins right, pro left. And gonna throw back, fade. Did Gallup score that? He does. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, does he get both feet down? The catch is there. Oh, easy, son. Wow. Dak Prescott throws this in the back right corner of the end zone. Gallup goes up high, catches it, and he gets 2 feet down with ease. He made that look easy, and it was not by far. Yes, Natasha, we will be live Monday night for the Bills and Patriots game.
So much for the slow start for the Cowboys offense.
Snap set, kick is on its way.
They lead by 7.
And that kick is good.
And the 1 yard touchdown throw to Michael Gallup. We'll be back after this from State.
So Cowboys take the lead 7-0. Let me see here something real quick. Cowboys kind of shake some rust off there and finally get something going. And it's all, had that really big play there to Cooper. And then just a great play by CeeDee Lamb, making a big play out of the quick wide receiver screen.
Having lost 3 of the last 4 games, and that was a quick, impressive march right down the field. It was the 41-yarder to Amari Cooper on 3rd down. They really let that all happen.
Have a good night, Jacob.
Taysom Hill coming back out for the Saints, and we'll send it down to Aaron.
Oh, I wouldn't give I would not give him that title just yet, Tyler. Justin Herbert's got a bright future, but I don't think he's the second best quarterback right now. Yeah, still early, Natasha. Still early. What's up, Fish and Tactics? Appreciate you very much for being here. Hope you're having a good night fishing.
Secondly, his first start of the year, they're going to have to drag him off the field. You know, he finally gets that opportunity to play. We'll see how effective he is and just how impactful the finger may be throwing the ball.
That is.
So we're going to get a false start here. Aaron Rodgers, I mean, for sure, just pops up in my mind. Aaron Rodgers is better than Justin Herbert right now, for sure, hands down. Honestly, just something that comes to my mind. I would have a debate and a discussion about Dak Prescott being better than Justin Herbert right now. Justin Herbert, incredible future and is a really good quarterback. Big play there for the Saints down to the 50. I'd say he's close to top 5. You know. But when healthy, Dak Prescott's a dog. I mean, he was an MVP candidate last year before he got hurt. And then, let's don't forget Patrick Mahomes. I still take Patrick Mahomes over Justin Herbert right now. I know the Chiefs have had some struggles, but what he can do with the football, I don't think we need to forget about that stuff. And then once you get past those 4, I think, you know, I'm struggling to think of some guys. I think you start saying, okay, Justin Herbert's here. And that's incredible that a 2-year pro is already close to the top 5 in quarterbacks, in my opinion. Nah, Tyler, man, he had the best quarterback rating before his injury last year. And sorry, so we're going to a commercial break. Well, it's going to be a quick commercial. So let me just look up here. Dak stats. The guy's got 2,932 yards, 22 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. I mean, that is very solid. Very solid. And he's been hurt. He's been out a couple games. So, I believe he's missed a couple games. So, I mean, let's go QB rankings. This one's going to be a little bit overran a little bit. All right, so Tyler, based off just QBR, and I'm not saying this is the best way to do it, but based off just QBR, Kyler Murray, Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, Matthew Stafford, Dak Prescott, Tom Brady, Jameis Winston, which doesn't count anymore, Russell Wilson, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Jimmy Garoppolo, Teddy Bridgewater, Derek Carr, Mac Jones, then Justin Herbert. Just off QBR. Justin Herbert is not the 15th best quarterback. Not saying that. But, like, Justin Herbert has a 96 quarterback rating. Dak Prescott has a 104. Not saying that that's the way you do it, but there's other stats out there. But I just in my opinion, I take Dak Prescott right now, but Justin Herbert is still very solid. Hey, thank you very much, Natasha. Appreciate you very much. But Tyler, you actually make my argument even more great. The more you throw, the more your quarterback rating should go down because you have more of a chance of throwing incompletions. Quarterback rating is compiled with completion percentage. What's your touchdown to interception ratios? All those things. The higher quarterback rating, that's telling everybody that he's going 30 out of 35. 30 for 40, things like that. The lower quarterback ratings, you're getting more incompletions, you're getting more interceptions, you're getting less touchdowns, those things like that. So the more you throw, the more you should actually go down. So for him to have a 104 quarterback rating, Now, some of that can be misleading simply because I think he's missed a couple games this year. So there's that. Oh, so to be honest, Ryan Tannehill has all the weapons available to him. I believe he can be a top 10 quarterback. I believe he can be a top 10 quarterback. He was a top 10 quarterback last year, but he has to have guys around him. And as of right now, those guys are injured, and that is why Ryan Tannehill is really starting to struggle, because Ryan Tannehill is a very solid quarterback, but he's the type of quarterback that I think needs really good talent around him to bring out the best in him. And that really good talent right now is not around him.
That's one of the great things that the league.
So entering the second quarter here. Yeah, they're all banged up. Derrick Henry, A.J. Brown, Julio Jones. They cut their third-string wide receiver. I mean, there's a lot. This one's going to be batted down at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 now for the Saints.
They sure did. He got a great push in there. You're going to see the job that he does. Almost hit him in the chest.
So a trips bunch tight to the right. Taysom Hill steps up. Does he take off and run? He does. 50, 45, slides at the 40, and that will be good enough for a first down. And that is what Taysom Hill does best.
9-yard carry by Taysom Hill for the first down.
Taysom. I keep calling him Tyson.
You see the Cowboys are not quite situated when the ball
Yeah, it just rushed upfield a little bit too much.
Taysom Hill, it just opened up nice for him. As soon as he saw it, he went and got it. That's some of what you get with Taysom Hill and keeps this drive alive.
Roll out to the right real quick. Throw the quick little flat route. And Harris is good for a gain of about 8 or 9. What's up, Brayton? Brayton, don't believe you, sir. Sorry.
Oh yeah, and he was supposed to be out there just situationally.
Jameson
He's been out there
says,
a lot of these last couple of drives as he comes off the field now. Absolutely beaming.
Jameson says, yeah, Tyler, my message I said when he has his weapons available to him, I understand. Yeah. I agree with you, Jameson. I agree with you. When he's got those weapons, he can be that type of guy. When he doesn't, starts to struggle. Inside handoff here. Nice little crease. Ty Montgomery, the former Green Bay Packer, gets a gain of about 6 or 7 and for a first down.
Well, they bring little Jordan Humphrey. He comes across. He lines up as a big wide receiver to help out. Offensive line does an excellent job of opening up a hole. The best runs they've had all night.
Saints have lost 4 straight. No points in the first quarter in any of those games. None tonight, but to start the second quarter, they have something going. On first
Play action. Taysom Hill throwing wide open is Humphreys. Touchdown, Saints. Dadgummit. Boy, Humphrey comes wide open, and the play action had to fool the Cowboys really bad right there.
His second touchdown of the year.
Well, they catch Dallas in man coverage. They line up in pretty much the same formation that they just ran the big run with on the previous play. Play action, and Jordan Humphrey, you see that Anthony Brown gets caught up in all the bodies.
Yeah, so they catch them in a man coverage there. Humphreys comes over on a crossing route, and Brown never really fully chased him.
24 yards for the touchdown. And this from Maher to tie it.
I thought Ty Montgomery did some good things for the Packers too. So just like that, the Saints answer the bell. It's not good for the money line bet. Took the Cowboys minus 4.5, so we don't need big plays to happen. Yeah, a little bit. Just a lot more interactive now because we can sit and chat with everybody about the game and about anything else sports related. So is Ty Ty Montgomery? Yeah, he's not that old unless you're just talking about production wise. I don't think Ty Montgomery's that old. Yep, that is a very true statement there, Brandy. You throw all the good out, you have a couple bad. It's very easy to be negative, hard to be positive. Got 20 thumbs up. Appreciate y'all very much. Boy, YouTube's a crazy thing. One night, it's like the algorithm just is in love with you and pushes you, and the other nights, yeah. But I appreciate everybody being in the chat. See if I got a little bit of background music going. I do. Yep, Saints with a big time answer there. We can kind of go over the box score real quick while we're on a commercial break. So Dak Prescott, 7 of 10 for 97 yards, a touchdown, 0 picks, 134 quarterback rating. Taysom Hill, 8 of 13 for 95 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 picks, 109 quarterback rating. So with that drive there, Taysom Hill is staying with Dak. Rushing, Ezekiel Elliott, 3 for 5, Tony Pollard, 2 for 3. So Dallas is really struggling on the ground. For the Saints, Ingram 5 for 11, Taysom Hill 2 for 12, Ty Montgomery 1 for 9. So as a team, they have 4 yards per carry. Cowboys only 1.6. That's not good for the Cowboys. Receiving, CeeDee Lamb 1 for 33, Noah Brown 2 for 14, and Amari Cooper 1 for 41. For the Saints, Taysom Hill is really spreading it around. Little Jordan Humphrey has the most catches with 2 for 49. So spreading the ball around is Taysom Hill. Pretty good job.
And out to the 25, it will come. We'll go back and take a look at that touchdown throw to little Jordan Humphrey. Here he is. He's going to run the deep crosser, and then you've got Anthony Brown and the natural pick that happens. Now the Cowboys, as I said earlier, they play a lot of man coverage, and when you play man coverage, you've got to be prepared for those kinds of picks. And when you're at the line of scrimmage and you're in man coverage and you've got bunch sets, you've got to be able to work through those things. And we've seen already a couple times tonight where the Cowboys have been burned by that. And so they're trying to sort that out, just figure out how they're going to allow access to not have some of those things happen.
Was Taysom Hill on the Packers, Brandy? If so, gosh, I had no idea. Little diamond package here. Prescott, CeeDee Lamb to the 40, 45 is where about he'll be pushed. So a deep little hitch route, makes the corner miss, and picks up some extra yardage after the catch. So a good play there by CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb, one of the better young receivers. I love watching CeeDee Lamb play.
But when you miss a tackle like that, all of a sudden what is kind of a minimal gain turns into a much bigger play. And you just cannot afford to do that against this offense.
And Pollard's just going to get a gain of a couple. Like I said, Cowboys really struggling through the on the ground right now.
The world premiere of Guns N' Roses. 2nd and 8.
Chase T66 mod and Hall of Fame member is saying, like the video. Play action for Dak. Steps up, and he'll throw a deep little hitch route, curl route. Is that Turner? And that's good for a first down. Did a really good job there coming back for the ball. Let's see. Little outside stem. Breaks down a corner route, comes back to the ball, then tries to get upfield. So does a really good job of sailing a corner route here, sitting it down, coming right back for the ball. That was a good concept there. Little wide zone action here. Pollard tries to cut it back. Nothing there. Gain of 1.
Here's Christina on the receiving core, this group for the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, yeah, talking to Dak Prescott and warm-up,
Tony
he said, look,
Pollard
downplay it.
receiving.
Very important. You can get the ball downfield, but not just
Nope.
important to me.
No, yes. 1 catch, 1 yard.
So
no.
Appreciate
that very much, Hot Sauce Junkie. I'm following you too. You're doing a little bit better than me on TikTok. You got 1,500 followers. Fleet Flicker. Prescott in trouble. Will now fire it just out of bounds. They didn't protect it well. When you do plays like that, that takes a long time for developing plays. You have got to protect. Holding on the tight end.
3rd down and 9. Saints accept the penalty.
Yeah, Carl Granderson, there's the hold up top. But Carl Granderson, he's been a force. I mean, he really has done a nice job. He's able to get pressure, and Dak was throwing that away the entire time. Just no opportunity whatsoever. I think with his
Okay,
defense,
Brandy,
I think
did not know that.
right decision by
So
Sean
trips
Payton.
right close. 2nd and 19. Cowboys need to get a chunk of this back. Quick throw to the tight end. He'll make a nice little move there and fall forward for close to a gain of 10. So not bad there. That will make this at least manageable.
Cowboys, if you look at how they started the first 7 games, most important line.
So 3rd and 9 here for the Cowboys. Trips right. Single receiver is a tight end to the left as Ezekiel Elliott comes back to the backfield. Looking right, quick, wide receiver tunnel screen to Turner, but he's going to be tracked down by an inside backer, Alexander, outside linebacker. And this will force the Cowboys to kick a field goal.
That doesn't blitz a lot. They're kind of middle of the pack in the NFL, but they decide to come here.
True, Jameson.
And they bring the pressure, force the ball out of
I
Prescott's
like
hands
this
right
call
away,
right here as
then
far
they
as
gotta come up and
tunnel,
make the tackle,
but
which they did.
55-yard try.
outside linebacker makes a really good job play there. Greg Zerline, 55-yard attempt from right to left. Snap, set, kick is on its way. This kick is good. So the Cowboys extend their lead 10-7 with 9:04 left to play in the first half. What's up, Miss Catfish Regulators? Says good evening, dropping with a like. I appreciate you very much, Miss Catfish. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Welcome to the Coach Plays. The Catfish community coming out strong tonight. That is awesome. So we got 17 people in the box, 21 likes. Cowboys put some points on the board on that drive. So I do believe that that's back-to-back drives. They've come away with points. Dak Prescott now 10 of 13 for 109 and a touchdown. So we are on a commercial break. As the game comes back, we will add the game audio back for anyone new to the channel. Wish my left helmet, my helmets would get off sync a little bit. And I don't think that does anything. Sure doesn't. There we go. That's how I do it. Natasha says the wind here is crazy. I swear my house is going to fly away. Get you a little windstorm there. Jameson says Greg the Leg. Is that what they call him? That's the nickname. We got 40 votes for tonight. Cowboys at 60% of the votes. Saints at 40%. I am in on the Cowboys tonight. I think the light tends to make me like drowsy. Also, if we're being honest, like this Cowboys and Saints game has just been a little underwhelming right now. A little underwhelming. There's no Drew Brees anymore for the Saints. Alvin Kamara, I was looking forward to watching him play. He is a late scratch.
You always copy, you know, it's like a copycat league that you've reminded me that the NFL is. As broadcasters, you know, you try, but there's only one guy that could make anything like that work, and it's John Madden.
Yep.
And it was his greatness.
As we continue on here in New Orleans, in a dome where John Madden called 3 Super Bowls. Harris will stay away. He and Pat Summerall called the first Super Bowl Fox had, Super Bowl 31, Green Bay, New England. Game won by Brett Favre and Pack. And the last broadcast that he and Pat Summerall did, Super Bowl 36. Kind of the debut on the world stage for Tom Brady in the win.
So 153 to like 127 total yards, 44 rushing for Cowboys. Time of possession. Everything's very close to each other. I've only watched Saints a couple times and Cowboys a couple times. I think both these teams right now, Natasha, are just kind of feeling each other out. What's up there, Coach K? Says, let's go. Who dat? Nope. We are in on the Cowboys minus 4.5 tonight. My guy? Cowboys minus 4.5.
Deontay Harris was coming right at him. He gets up the field, but he's so quick. We talk about players that the Saints are without. And then Taysom Hill gets stepped on by the offensive line. But Deontay Harris, he's facing.
Coach K says, make a dang play, Saints.
So we may not see a whole lot more.
Twins left, pro right. Little inside handoff here. Ty Montgomery, and he's going nowhere. The rookie Micah Parsons out of Penn State in on that play. Jameson says, yeah, I have the Cowboys minus first half minus 3.5. Also have the Cowboys team total of 27. Also I have time Pollard over 2.5 receptions as well as over. So all of that is parlay, Jameson. Is all of that parlayed? Taysom Hill rolls right, in trouble, throws. This one almost intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. But that will force a 3 and out.
Taysom Hill, who had to just get rid of it.
Well, it's rare when you throw the ball anywhere near Trayvon Diggs.
That's pretty well what he has transitioned to, Brandy. Sure enough. I don't know what it is. Natasha's the light, the game.
He's got 8 interceptions, more than 11 teams.
Just got to get up, walk around.
Through week 12.
Here we go. Punt is off and away. This one's going to be fielded at the 20. Diggs as the returner. Now reverses field to the left, gets to the 30, and that's it. Takes a big hit there late. We'll get a gain of about 10. That will take us to a commercial break. Cowboys up 3 with 7:44 left to play in the first half. Guys, I will be right back. Yeah, but no.
To Buffalo on Thanksgiving. So far, 44.
So diamond formation for the Cowboys. Play action. Dak in trouble. Throws as he's hit. And it's incomplete. Michael Gallup. That one would have been a completion if he had just a little bit more time.
Got there.
Well, he had Gallup, but Demario Davis, here he comes. His guy stays in and blocks, and so it frees him up then in order to rush the passer, and he gets the hit because Gallup is able to get away from him. But
Yeah, I saw that, Brian.
the fact that Prescott had to get the ball out
Big.
sooner than what he wanted is why it wasn't there.
Pollard has run it 4 times for 6 yards. Ezekiel Elliott 3 times for 5 yards. And they hand here to Elliott.
Ezekiel Elliott makes a move and will get a gain of about 2 or 3.
21 gets 3.
They could really use Ezekiel Elliott
They just run it one time on first
to
down. They've thrown it
get going for this offense.
We've got a Cowboys player looking
Yeah, hot sauce. I mean, that's going to be a question, I think. I mean, honestly, it was a little bit of a shame that Jameis Winston went down with an injury when he did, because it felt like Jameis Winston was actually progressing and getting better. So, with that being said, he may get another shot. He may get another shot. Tyler says Winston. I think they could give him another chance. They did sign Taysom Hill to a contract extension. So I don't know if they go out and draft a quarterback just yet. I think they may roll with them two again next year. So, commercial break. 7:26 left to play in the first half. We're going to shout out another member of the Coach Plays, Catfish Terry. 2.62K. Look at this. I mean, catching big, massive cats, guys. He's always live streaming fishing. So you can hang out, chat with him and a lot of great people in the comment section while he is fishing, and then it's nothing more exciting than seeing that pole go take off on a live stream. Biased, he's my dad, but he's got a great channel, guys. Does some hangout chat streams, things like that. Go hit this button right here. Turn it gray. Subscribe to Catfish Terry. Hot Sauce Junkie said it best. Says Catfish Terry is a good dude. Absolutely. So big shout out to Catfish Terry. As you can see, 14 hours ago, he had a quick coffee with the Catfish Terry. That was early in the morning. So big shout out to Catfish Terry.
Those guys pull out to help in order to cover, and then they bring the blitz.
What's up, BTS Army? So what we do here, we have a watch party. We got the game audio, game cast, box score, and the score for you here. This is what we do. We in here and we hang out and we react to the game. If I was to actually put the game up on stream, Army, they shut us down. So this is the best I can get you. We'll turn that down just for that jingle for copyright, and then we will turn it back up.
CeeDee Lamb with a 33-yard run on what was a throw backward, a lateral, the longest run, and Taysom Hill, the 12-yarder, running at a
So a little tight trips bunch. Faked counter, rolling right. Taysom Hill will now dump it off to the H-back. He's going to fumble this football, but it goes out of bounds, and that's good for a gain of 9.
I'd have to believe that Sean Payton likes the way this game has unfolded here in this first half.
That's a good question, Natasha.
Make some stops. They're down 3.
I don't know.
Like I said,
I don't know if they have mended that fence yet.
As they move through the second half into the fourth
Coach, you doing Christmas NFL games? Probably not, my guy. Anytime it's like a holiday, I could never, like, got so much family obligations. And honestly, I love sitting back and just watching it with my family. So we probably won't be live for any holidays. Ingram with a big run here. Still going. And he will get all the way across to about the 32. There is a flag. And this one's coming back.
That's Nick Vanette, the tight end.
Where's he at?
Well, let's take a look. You see the left hand right there on the shoulder. That's a good call. It's on Malik Hooker is who he had a hold of. They loaded it up. They bring in the 6th offensive line.
So that big run coming all the way back. The biggest play of the night for the Saints. As we got 5 minutes left to go in the first half.
25-yard run by Ingram is erased on a 2nd and 1. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Twins tight to the right. Now you get an extra lineman motioning over to the right. Play action. Taysom Hill sets up. Checks it down to Ty Montgomery, and he is brought down by Anthony Brown very quickly. Yeah, that's the dog in the background. Acting crazy.
The 6th lineman will clap, and this time he lines up to the right, and like they did earlier, this time then they go play action just after they had run the ball there to the left. So they go play action. It's a 2-man route. This is a shot play. Sean Payton's hoping that he can get a
So
shot
they have tried a few shot plays tonight, but they have not really been able to be success or even get the ball off on them most tonight, except for the touchdown play. So 3rd and 9, ball is placed at the 35 of the Saints. Taysom Hill, 5-step drop, looking, fires, and this one's low and caught by Smith for a first down. Needed 9, he got 10. She's already taken off, Brian. She'll be back.
To come back and make a play on that ball, it's a really good throw, a better catch. He throws it low and away, a shade away from Diggs. But Traquan then has to go down and get it, which he does.
Pretty good job by Traquan Smith there. So now ball is at the 46, 44 actually. Looking, Taysom Hill. And he will try to check it down to Ty Montgomery, and he dropped it. Van Der Esch was right there to make a play.
He's got to walk that one off.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Deep breathing, too. That tells you that it was a good hit on him. Although, taking a look at it, not too bad. Leighton Van Der Esch was in perfect position, and you assume that he's going to make the tackle. But if they make the catch and he doesn't make the tackle, that was going to be a big gain.
So condensed twins on each side. Play action, in trouble, and tight end screen, perfect call. 50, 40, 30, and he will get brought down at about the 26-yard line. Pressure in his face because they brought up the blitz, and just the tight end screen burns him.
And you've got Van Der Esch, who then he has to be the one who makes the play. He's the one who's going to take Van Esch, and he gets picked off with two offensive linemen out in front. And that's what you hope to get when you call that screen pass. Came up perfectly for the Saints.
Season long for Nick Van Nett, 30-yarder.
So I formation here for the Saints. Play action again. Taysom Hill in trouble. Throws this one. Is that picked off by Diggs? And it's going to be incomplete.
With Stills the target.
He sure did. Talked about that one just a little bit earlier that was behind him. But, you know, as a former wide receiver, he makes some incredible plays on the ball. And I think if that one had been just a little bit higher, he has another interception.
Second down and 10.
Taysom Hill, play action again. Throws it deep towards the end zone. Is that intercepted? And I think it is. It goes off the hands of a Saints receiver and then intercepted on the sidelines. We're going to have to check this. Wow. Goes off the hands of Kenny Stills.
Parsons was in coverage on Stills. The catch.
One.
And he drags the feet for the pick.
That's the toe drag.
I think that's a pick.
We'll be seeing it on Good Morning Football. It's a great play.
Oh, yeah, that's a pick.
Yeah, really good. And really
Wow,
good.
what a heck of an interception here.
Now did he secure the catch? And I think, you know, the feet are in. But from that
Just a little high on Kenny Stills. And the Cowboys defensive back comes from behind him. And as he's going down to the ground, catches this ball. Is that Brown on the interception?
Mike Pereira back in Los Angeles.
Yeah, hey, Joe, I think it's a heck of a play. The old toe drag, and it's just a matter of control. But watch, the right hand gets control of the ball. And to me, he maintains that control as he's going to the
Micah Parsons didn't make the pick, but Micah Parsons being in perfect spot for coverage forced a high throw, which then was tipped off the hands of Kenny Stills and resulted in the pick by Curse. So Micah Parsons doesn't get the pick, but he does make that play with a great coverage. So the Cowboys take over on their own 5. Just a massive play there, unfortunately, for the Saints. Ezekiel Elliott will push through for a gain of about 3 or 4.
And a timeout taken by the Saints. The Cowboys,
Saints
by the way,
will call a
get the ball to
timeout.
Start the second half. And with a second down and 7 coming up, the Saints take their first timeout, and we'll find out what's coming our way at the half.
Coming up on the Toyota halftime.
All right, so here we go. 2nd and 7, empty formation here for the Cowboys. Dak Double clutches. Now rolls left. Throws, and I think that's caught. Michael Gallup.
And the catch is good by Gallup.
First down Cowboys, and here we go.
Really by both teams. What a catch this is.
Yeah, it is, and it was a pretty aggressive timeout by Sean Payton after that 3-down run or 3-yard run.
That was an aggressive timeout. Thought that was a little premature. Wow, what a toe drag by Gallup.
Calls the referee Brad Rogers over.
And Gallup's like, yeah, I knew it.
It would have to be a challenge. Play started outside of 2 minutes, and we'll see if he wants to challenge it.
It's a good question, Brandy.
The answer is no.
I think Derrick Henry proved that
We're at the 2-minute warning.
the answer is yes because of how great he plays. But I mean, you're just, if you do that, you're gonna have to know, like, injuries are gonna be a part of it. So it's tough. I mean, Ezekiel Elliott has started to go downhill. Then you see guys come out of the woodworks that, you know, undrafted and they do really well. So it's tough, but there's some backs out there who can do it all, can catch it, can run it. Those guys will always be a little bit different and get those big bucks, but it's never going to go back to what it used to be. Yeah, I mean, this is a situation, Jameson, that can come back to haunt Sean Payton. You know, it's 2nd and 7, and Cowboys probably would have ran that one right down to the 2-minute warning and started to be really patient. He calls a quick timeout, so Cowboys like, all right, he's going to call timeout, so let's try to push this ball, get a first down, see what can happen. And then a big play happens, and now all of a sudden Cowboys are thinking, you know, let's actually try to put some points on the board. So we'll see if that comes back to bite Sean Payton in the butt. So just on a commercial break. So we are now back.
Calls and got all 3 right. 2 catches by Gallup, and moments ago the interception by Jaron Curse.
Quick little throw, Ezekiel Elliott will be good for a gain of maybe 1 or 2. Gets out of bounds.
Out of bounds by Lattimore, a gain of just 1.
They have been on it. You know, hey, it's a thankless job, as we know. These guys in stripes, they have families too, and they are getting it done tonight. Kudos.
A warm-hearted Troy Aikman.
So twins on each side. Dak looking left. Will now throw. Quick little tight end out. He'll get a gain of about 4. He does get out of bounds.
The Cowboys on 3rd down, just 1 for 5. And we've seen Dennis Allen. He's brought a lot of different.
Dolly's doing great. Jameson, she has grown up pretty big. She's about 75 pounds now. She keeps running around all the time. Next time she comes up, I'll try to get her up in the screen, let you see her. But she's just puppy. She's crazy, but she's a great dog. Empty formation. Prescott looking, throws, and he's got CeeDee Lamb to the 50. And that is where he will go down after fighting with a defender. But this is a ball that is thrown right off the side of a defender. And CeeDee Lamb, the ball looked like it catches him. And here we go. Now the Cowboys want to go fast as they are at the Saints 49. Dak looking left, steps up, still looking, fires to tight end, well defended. Lattimore, incomplete.
Back to that third down completion. But a flag down first on this.
There is a flag.
Play.
Holding. Defense.
Defense. So the Cowboys will continue to march down the field.
That ball was so good that Dak Prescott threw that it even caught CeeDee Lamb a little bit off guard. He didn't see the ball thrown. Ball's just right on him. There's the penalty. That was
So
just
trips
called.
right, single receiver is galloped to the left. Fakes the inside draw, tries to throw a quick flat to Lamb.
By Roby. Second down and 10.
It's a drive that started on the 5-yard line. Still plenty of time. Cowboys still have all 3 timeouts. They're now across the 50-yard line, and they got a chance to not only come away with a field goal, but plenty of time if they're able to continue to move the football, get a touchdown.
2-1 pass to Rush.
Prescott looking. Quick little throw to Cooper, and that's going to be no gain.
No gain.
So this will bring up a 3rd and 10.
That's the whole key. You're going to play man coverage, then you have to be good tacklers. Hope he does a good job. We're thinking here if Dallas is able to get anything, I'm not so sure they don't go for it on 4th down if it's manageable, depending on what happens.
So you get a trips wing set.
Under 40 to go. Prescott.
Prescott in trouble. Will now throw to the right for Cooper, but there is a flag, and I think there's going to be pass interference on the defense. That's on number 29, I believe, for the Saints.
Cowboys happy to get one of those go their way after what happened a week ago tonight.
Yeah, they definitely had quite a few go against them, but this was the right call. These officials, like you said, they have been on it, and Paulson Adebo was hanging all over Cooper.
5th penalty on the year for the rookie from
So
Stanford.
trips left, single receivers tight end to the right, 32 seconds. Prescott looking right, fires to the tight end on a deep out. He does not make it out of bounds, and the Cowboys are going to have to take their first timeout of the half. So with 23 seconds left to go in the half, the Cowboys, I believe, are now inside the 30.
In a 3-point game.
No, inside more than 30, right? I have to see exactly where they're at.
Inside the broadcast booth, Joe Buck and Troy
That
Aikman,
should
and
put them
I'll echo
almost
what
inside
you
the
said
20,
earlier.
I think.
You know, this is an undermanned
Massive
New
penalty,
Orleans Saints
Jameson.
team, but this is a 3-point game here with under half a minute to
You
go.
go
in
back
the
to
half,
that
and then Sean Payton
timeout
taking
by
He would prior to this drive by
Sean
the Cowboys.
Payton.
I mean, they had the interception. They have a chance to come away with points on that drive, but
So
they got
trips
Cowboys
bunch to the
back
right.
up on the 5-yard
Looks
line.
like
I
Cooper,
said,
lone man to the left.
Cowboys with 2
I don't know if that's
timeouts.
Cooper or not.
They
Looking right,
and the Saints are, they hold them to
checks it
3.
down to Pollard, and he'll get a gain of 1.
Now 22 seconds.
And gets out of bounds.
So here the halftime is coming up after that 1-yard pickup by Tony Pollard. 2nd and 9. Former assistant with the Dallas Cowboys, Sean Payton, in his 16th year as head coach with the Saints.
So here we go, twins left and twins right. Slot is CeeDee Lamb. Looking right,
Prescott
throws a deep corner for his tight end. That is snagged out of the air,
throw and catch.
and he gets out of bounds. 16 seconds left, and that's a first down. And they are now in business at about the 7-yard line. So you've got a couple chances to take shots to the end zone, and you still have 2 timeouts left, so you don't necessarily even have to throw in the end zone right here. First and goal, 2 timeouts, 16 seconds. Empty formation. CeeDee Lamb's nearest receiver to the left. Prescott looks left. Double clutches. Now fires. Corner of the end zone. One-handed snag by CeeDee Lamb, but out of bounds. Goodness gracious.
It's not going to count, but watch the catch. They threw a flag on that play. There's the catch by Lamb. And the call is against the Dallas Cowboys. We'll see where they move the ball.
I did not hear what the call was.
It's a hold against Dallas. With 10 seconds,
That's a bad penalty.
As it moves the ball back.
It's a bad penalty for the Cowboys. So now I think that's going to move them all the way back to the 17. Timeout Saints. That's going to move them all the way back to the 17. So maybe you take one shot to the end zone, and then that should be about it. As always, guys, we will take a halftime break. Stay with us, chill in the chat as we
See what Kellen Moore has.
will be here for the second half.
See if they can't, New Orleans,
Prescott 18 of 23 for 176, a touchdown, 0 picks. First and goal. 10 seconds left to go. Ball is at the 17. 2 timeouts for the Cowboys. So you could throw to the middle here if you want to. Prescott looking right. Will now roll left. He's got to do something quick. Gets it to Ezekiel Elliott. He'll get out of bounds with 4 seconds left to go after a gain of 2. And that will bring the field goal unit.
Typically, if there was more time, he had time to get out of the pocket and hold it and try to see if somebody could free up. But then it's all or nothing, and he knew it. That was really smart. A smart play that won't show up in the stats here by Prescott. As soon as he bails to the left, he immediately gets it out. I mean, he knew there was only 10 seconds at the snap of the ball, and he didn't have time to do more with it.
The Cowboys had first and goal from the 7. The holding call, and now they have to try the 34-yarder by Zerline.
Snap, set, kick is on its way, and this one is right down the middle. So the Cowboys will take a 6-point lead right before the half as the Cowboys extend this one. So 16-7, or 13-7, my mistake, 13-7. The Cowboys have the lead. We will be back for the second half. Stay with us, guys, as the Cowboys are trying to advance to 8-4, and the Saints are trying to stay in the hunt and get to 6-6. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are back. Appreciate y'all hanging out.
Them to have any kind of an opportunity, and so this opening possession of the third quarter.
What's
for
up,
the
Levi?
Saints defense is
Appreciate you
really
joining the
big
stream.
for them to be able to make a stop and not give up another drive like they just did before that half.
Stats pretty well even for the most part after a half of play, but the Cowboys lead by 6 as Maher will kick it away. Pollard will bring it out. And a 100-yard kick
Big hit
return
there.
for a touchdown a week ago tonight. He returns it for 22 and will send it down to Aaron Andrews.
I'm laughing because I know the two of you are very tight with Sean Payton, but it's like you read his mind coming out of the locker room here. He did have a smile on his face, and he said to me, I like the way that first half went. I like the way our quarterback played. I like the way he threw the ball. I like the fact we're leading time of possession. He didn't like that drop ball, guys, in the red zone that led to the interception. Happy with his defense. And Troy, you said it. He said this first possession, huge. Also, turnover margin and ball security here in the second half.
They start with a run, at least a handoff, and a loss of 2 by Ezekiel Elliott. As Pete Werner, the rookie, second-round pick from Ohio State, made that play.
I think to follow up on what Aaron said, which sounds like is basically what I said, is
It's incredible how bad the Cowboys' run game is. And if Dak Prescott could get any sort of run game,
that's all Sean Payton really wants.
he'd be even
because
better.
He understands coming in what he was up against. And if they're one possession in this,
It's now 2nd and 12.
anything can happen.
Dak looking left. Quick little out route. Caught for CeeDee Lamb, but that's only going to be gain of a couple and probably get them back to an original 3rd and 10.
Well, yeah, the Cowboys facing a 3rd and long here, and this drive is huge, according to Dan Quinn. He said, this is why we defer. We need to get something going here, especially after we got points at the end of the half. He said both defenses are playing well. As for his defense, he said the turnover was huge.
So
We know
3rd and
Taysom
10.
will get out of the pocket. We have to
This
prevent
is not
shot
what
plays,
the
Joe.
Cowboys wanted to open up the second half.
3rd down and 10 now. Pass is
And incomplete, intended for Carter. No, Gallup.
target, and
Lattimore was on the coverage. No pass interference, no flag.
3 plays by
And the Cowboys will go 3 and out.
play there on 2nd down, really nice play, and then he's locked up with Gallup on the intermediate crosser, and really great coverage. The contact really does not come until the end of this play. It was a nice job by the officials not making the call, but a good 3 and out to start this 3rd quarter for the Saints defense.
Another good booming punt by Anger and a fair catch. Called for and hauled in by Deontay Harris. 59-yard punt for Brian Anger. Saints have it. Down 6.
Dude, this thing is awesome.
So we will go to a commercial break. That was a very impressive series there by the Saints defense. That yeah, Cowboys really needed to get off to a fast start, and they did not. They did not. Saints did exactly what they needed to do, because after the Cowboys getting a field goal to end that first half, they're in a prime position where if they go down and they add another field goal, where now you're down 9. If you added a touchdown to that, it could really start to go the wrong way. So that was a big defensive stop there for the Saints.
It's gone fairly smooth. I talked about the offensive line coach, Joe Philbin, who's not here tonight either. And then the backup offensive line coach is, or the assistant offensive line coach, Jeff Blasco. And, you know, that can cause some disruption, you know, within how do you do in-game adjustments. But by all accounts, the staff over there by the Cowboys is handling all that. And with Dan Quinn handling
So Taysom Hill now rolling left. Just a quick check down to tight end, and that's a good way to pick up 6 yards on the first play of the second, on their first drive of the second half.
Coordinator.
Yeah, and he said weird uncle in the most flattering of ways.
Oh,
you know, yeah, absolutely. And but that's Dan Quinn. When we talk about him, or when we talk with him, I mean, he is always upbeat, always positive, has these guys back, and they know it.
Taysom Hill rolling out right, and he's going to get the first down and more. 40, 50, and that's where he'll be brought down. Big run, Taysom Hill, first down, Saints.
And a 24-yard carry by Taysom Hill.
Well, they've kind of been keeping Micah Parsons on Taysom Hill, but this time in
So
man
once again,
coverage,
Taysom Hill able to escape the pocket, extend a play, and just be an athlete.
There in order to pick up Taysom Hill on the scramble. He's been about all, sorry, Joe. He's been about all they've had in the run game.
An inside handoff Ingram, and that's going to be good for about 6 or 7.
And that 24-yarder is season long for Taysom Hill.
You know, that foot coming in as to how effective was he going to be moving around. I think that dispels, you know, any concern there in what he's capable of doing. That was really a nice job by him, recognizing the man coverage by the secondary and then finding the lane and taking it.
Suffered a concussion against the Washington football team week 5, and has been dealing with that plantar fasciitis.
Inside handoff here, Ingram, and he'll fight for a gain of about a yard.
Couple of ball games, he was the backup, and now getting his first start of the year quarterback, he hands for 1 to Mark Ingram.
Now what the Saints did there, they brought in Will Clapp again. They're keeping him out there on the field, the 6th offensive lineman. What they've done the previous 2 times they brought him out, they've run the ball. They run it. Now we're talking 3rd and 2 here, so a little bit different. But on the next play, they've gone play action both times in that first half.
Taysom Hill, this is going to be a quarterback sweep, and he'll get the first down.
Very nice when your starting quarterback can also be the wildcat that we've seen from others. And I thought that Dan Quinn made a really good comparison when he compared him with Cam Newton.
So far a good opening drive of the second half for the New Orleans Saints. This ball is now placed at the 38-yard line of the Cowboys. Looks like Cowboys got a weak edge to the right. They're going to run quarterback counter to the left, and Taysom Hill will get a gain of about 8. So starting to get some chunk plays here for the
You
Saints.
just kind of wonder if maybe even Sean Payton's been a little hesitant to go with Taysom Hill on the runs, but after he saw him scramble for that big gain, that he said, hey, this guy's ready to go. And they run him on third down. They come back here on first down and a big pickup.
He's been tugging on that middle finger. He's got the splint on it. Every time we've shown him between plays here in the second half. Hit it on the right arm of Dorrance Armstrong early in the game.
And Taysom Hill, quarterback draw, needed 2, and he'll pick up a gain of about 6. This is the Taysom Hill drive.
Taysom Hill with 42 rush yards on the drive.
You know, we've seen this from running backs over the years. A guy gets a hot hand, and you just keep.
Oh yeah,
them
a lot of these right here, Jameson, are all quarterback design runs. You can tell.
Quite like this with a quarterback, where you know they notice a little something, and Sean Payton's just going to keep exploiting it.
That was his 4th first down rushing in the game.
Here we go, play action. Taysom Hill, does he take a shot? And throws, and this one's low to Smith and incomplete.
As Traquan Smith underthrown. Second down.
This is one that Taysom Hill wants back. He's a little late on the throw, but Traquan Smith, I mean, he's got that is about as open can get. He's got 5 yards. You just lay that out there to the pylon and let him go.
Just a little bit too low for Smith to be able to handle.
That's his worst throw of the night, and that would have been a touchdown.
So now 2nd and 10. Ball is at the 24. Play action. Taysom Hill looking for a running back screen and throws this one in the dirt wisely. Threw it a little bit close to Parsons there, but nonetheless, it will now bring up a 3rd and 10.
From early in the game, as Hill let the pass go, his hand smashed into the right arm of Dorrance Armstrong, and he's been bothered by that middle finger ever since.
Yeah, I think you're right, and he keeps grabbing it as we've shown, and then the feel of the ball is different when you've got tape on it, and I think, like you said, it's even more than that. Affecting, he's fought through it awfully well. He's made some nice throws.
So 3rd and 10, Taysom Hill looking left. Quick little throw to Ty Montgomery, and this one's well short.
And the field goal unit will come on.
And that might be that hurt finger there. Yeah, a lot of these chunk plays that have come off of quarterback run design plays is real nice. Yeah, I mean, that's the type of guy he is. And I understand that the Saints probably don't want to run him too much because they ain't got a whole lot behind them, but that's their best chance to win is him moving around and quarterback design runs. And they might just have to just roll the dice and deal with that because it's by far his best quality. And if you don't let him run, he's not playing his type of style. 42-yard field goal attempt, snap, set, kick is on his way. This kick is leaking, but this kick is good, and so the Saints will get this one back within 3 as it is now 13-10. Dallas Cowboys with the lead. So the Saints, so far, coming out of the first half with the better adjustments in this one. We'll go ahead and end this poll. 57 votes has the Cowboys at 63% and the Saints at 37%. All right, I need the Cowboys to kind of start to wake up now. We're now in the second half. It's 8.5 left to play in this one. You know, I've got the Cowboys minus 4.5. We're only up 3. It's time to start stretching this out. This one's kind of surprised me a little bit with how defensive minded it has been. So we'll see.
They were for real. Jim Moore was the head coach. They were really good. They gave me an indoctrination into the NFL.
Here's what they look like, that linebacking group, and the force them about as good.
Oh, I gotta stop that. Don't want anything to hick us up. What are you talking about, Jameson? I have not heard anything, Jameson. Quick little throw there to Gallup. That's good for a gain of about 5.
In fact, I remember talking to Vic Fangio about the group that he had several years ago in San Francisco that was really talented.
It was historic. Nah, I haven't heard. Do we have an update on John Morant?
Those 4 we just showed, they were really talented.
Is he going to be okay? I know he went down with an injury, but I have not heard anything about that injury yet. Well, inside handoff, Ezekiel Elliott. He will push forward for a gain of about 3, and this will bring up 3rd and 2. He just has no room to run, and he's just having to get dirty yards right now. So 3rd and 2, Cowboys desperately do not need to get a 3 and out here.
He'll be leaving, and Tony Pollard comes into the huddle. See what Hill's done on the ground compared to Elliott and Pollard, who have combined for 19 rush yards.
So we get quads left, single receiver looks to be Gallup to the right. So an empty formation. Pollard will short motion in. Oh, is that going to be pass interference? No. Try to throw a little whip route to Pollard and some contact there. There's no flag. Definitely missed him, and the Cowboys just like that, a 3 and out. Goodness gracious. Not good. He got held. He got held. That should have been a pass interference.
They get him to 3rd and short, and Dallas elects to
Quan Alexander, the former Buccaneer. So this one's punted. Going to be fielded right at the 15. Makes the guy miss. Gets to the 20. And that is where he will be brought down.
Saints get it right back. 53-yard punt, 7.
Yeah, the Saints linebacking crew was amazing back in the day with the nickname of the Dome Patrol. All right. So another commercial break. I am not liking the way this game... Here, Dolly, come here. Come here. Jameson wants to see you. Come here. Come here. I'm not setting you up. Come here. Come on. Hey, look, look. Here's Jameson. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? No, you don't get those candy. You want to say hi? Look. Ah. Yeah. You being a good girl? You give mom a hard time? We're streaming. This is what she likes to do a lot. Now look. Oh. I think Mama just whistled for her. There she goes. All right, so here we go. We're back. Wow, 152 to Thunder 79. Holy cow. Do you know anything about John Morant, Jameson? Is he all right? Yeah, he is the foul in a game. I don't know. Can't tell what that means. Wobbly throw here is caught by Smith. Or Harris, Devontae Harris. First down, Saints. Saints come out and score on this drive. Cowboys may be in trouble. We'll have to see. So this one's coming back due to a blindside block. That is not good. There's nothing blindside about that. He saw it coming.
All the love we've given these guys all night. That's awful.
You don't hear blindside block anymore. And that could very well ruin this drive. So now 1st and 21 at the 10 for the Saints. Taysom Hill drops back, looks, checks it to Ty Montgomery down, and that is no gain. He might fall forward for a gain of about 1.
Well, it's a drive killer is what it is, because you know it is for a lot of offenses. It usually is for any offense, but especially this one, because every yard is hard and it's a challenge. So when you have those kinds of penalties, especially when, I don't think it should have been a penalty, nor does Mike Pereira. It's a challenge then for this offense to be able to manufacture enough yards to pick up a first down and keep this drive.
Inside handoff, Ty Montgomery, and he will fall forward for a gain of about 3. Physical contact there on that tackle.
Rocket Mortgage, 6 for service for each touchdown.
Jameson, appreciate you being in the chat, chilling, hanging out with me, as we have a slow chat tonight. Taysom Hill flushed out, in trouble, rolling right, went out fire, and this one's incomplete. And so that penalty really killed the Cowboys or the Saints there, and now they're punting from their own 10 or 15-ish. This is going to flip the field position.
He's still looking at the officials, and I think, and now he's having a conversation. But Taysom Hill is really struggling with the finger. Even that throw where there really wasn't a lot there. I just think.
Okay, Jameson, appreciate that. Like I say, hopefully we get some good news about John Morant. This one's punted away.
With CD Lamb staying away.
And it takes a bounce, and good punt. As Cowboys will be starting this drive at the 29. As that will take us to another commercial break. Oh, Jameson, that was a horrific call. I couldn't tell you the last time I've seen a blindside block that was not on a kickoff.
still got a chance to put this thing away, man, because the
action from Prescott.
So here we go. Prescott, is that fumbled? No, that's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete as Onyemata got there to Prescott.
Well, this is one of those where Dallas was hoping to maybe take a shot deep down the middle of the field, but the Saints covered up pretty good, and Onyemata is a force inside, both in the run game as well as getting pressure back on the quarterback. You see as Prescott's looking downfield, just nothing there. Just gets rid
So
of
can the Cowboys get something going? Trips left closed. Play action. Quick little slant to CeeDee Lamb. And that has been there multiple times tonight. And that'll be good for 13 and a first down. Yeah, Carver family, it is a close game, but I'll tell you right now, it's been a snooze fest. And I took the Cowboys minus 4.5, so I could really use a touchdown here.
He should play harder inside. You know, based on the coverage, you don't want the receiver to be able to take the middle. But CeeDee Lamb, even with leverage against him, he's able to get in there.
Saints defense has pretty much taken the run.
Two tight ends set to the right.
Elliott and Pollard, 11 carries.
Play action. Dak going to take a shot deep down the right to Gallup. Incomplete. Well defended. Is that by Roby? Yep.
Looked like he started to reach for the flag at the end of this. They turned Bradley Roby around. He just gets turned around. He just started. It looked like he maybe just hitching up his pants. I don't know, but
I saw the same thing. I think it's just muscle.
Yeah, that's not a pass interference.
Flags we've seen. And 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10, ball is at about the 42 of the Cowboys. A little toss to the left to Pollard. He's going to get a block, and there it goes. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Pushed out of bounds. No. Touchdown, Cowboys. They almost had him in the backfield. Then he gets a great wrap block by, I believe, his left guard or tackle. And got a great block on the second level, and he was off to the races. So it looks like a pin and pull play here. Yeah, pin and pull. That is, so it's a little buck action here. It's a form of buck as you got your left tackle, and I believe that was your right guard, go with them. And, boy, had some big boys out there in front, get some really good blocks, and Pollard off to the races. And just like that, the Cowboys have extended this lead to 10. And that's what I want to see.
And the longest run this year against the Saints, and there was nothing going on the ground prior to that.
no, he had 6 yards total.
So let's see. I know Smith pulls. Yeah, so your left tackle and your right tackle, and that was just a beautiful play. That might have to be one that we're break down the film on. That was a massive play for the Dallas Cowboys. Good job by the lineman up front. And like say, Turner almost ruined that play. He was supposed to really come down hard on a pin and really was just late, didn't get to his guy, but Pollard was able to make him miss. And there he went.
Good blocking everywhere else, and Pollard hit it. Showed his big playability. It had been 71 games since the Cowboys had a carry of over 50 yards. This is Alfred Morris back in 2017.
So this one kicked in and out of the end zone. The Saints will now take over.
We'll start at the 25. Tomorrow night on NFL Network. Legendary Cowboys receiver.
You talk about the OG, that's the OG, 88, the original. Well, the pressure now is certainly on the Saints and Taysom Hill, who is struggling with that finger. We're going to have to rely on that a little bit more.
Play action, Taysom Hill steps up and in trouble, and he will go down for a loss of 1 as he was trying to run out of it.
As Keanu Neal made the stop. During the possession by the Dallas Cowboys, they've been working on that middle finger on the right hand of Taysom Hill on the sideline.
Well, all things considered, I think he's throwing the ball actually pretty good. I can't imagine being able to throw a ball with a splint, even though the splint's on the top of the finger, but not to be able to bend it the way that you'd like. It's coming out of your hand much different than it otherwise would.
So 2nd and 11. 2 tight end set to the left. Inside handoff, and a good cut there by Ingram as he picks up a gain of about 7.
And you can see it's said the metal's on the back side of the finger. And however he's going to have to get it done, he'll give it all he's got. As you said earlier, he's proven to be one of the tougher guys we cover.
What's considered a pass, Jameson? You talking about the touchdown? If you're talking about the touchdown, it's not a pass. It's a backward toss. That's considered a rushing touchdown. Anything lateral is kind of considered a handoff. Taysom Hill going high and breaking tackles, and he will get a first down into Cowboy territory. Boy, Taysom Hill,
23 yards,
athlete.
7, and watch this over KZ.
Yeah, well, Cesar Ruiz, he comes around the right guard and just cleans up. You see, he comes around here. He leads the way. Taysom Hill gets in behind it. Callaway, he's down the field blocking. They seal the edge.
So just a Q counter or a Q power. Looks like more might have been power there, but he basically tomato. Massive play there. So going to be at the 45. Taysom Hill now flushes out, rolling right.
Crowd wants to see him take off.
And he'll get a gain of about 4 or 5.
There, a gain of 4. Here's the leap over DeMonte KZ. That was clean. I don't think he touched him at all.
No, he didn't. More and more of these guys, I don't only imagine you go down and you think you're going to make a tackle, you're bracing yourself for a little contact, and you don't feel anything.
Trevor Siemian liked it.
Crowd sure liked it. One of the fan favorites, Taysom Hill.
2nd and 6.
So now 2nd and 6 for the Saints. Ball is around the 40. Just a little Q sweep to the right, and he's going to cut it up, and he's going to get the first down.
See where they put it down. Another first down for the Saints.
As someone who's got the Cowboys spread, I would really just want to see the Cowboys force a field goal here.
They're going to motion here. See the impact that has then on the defense, and then you got angles. And you got Taysom Hill keeping it. So it's a lot like what you see from San Francisco or the Rams and these teams that the Green Bay Packers, a lot of those things within their running games that create space within a defense. There's a good design with the motion, and then the quarterback keeps the ball.
Hill has rushed for 6 first downs in this game.
Hill throws right down the middle. This one's going to be incomplete. Intended for Smith, covered by Brown.
In front of Traquan Smith with 17 seconds left in the 3rd.
Yeah, Brown is in his hip pocket. You know, Traquan, he didn't take off running. I don't know if he couldn't feel that it was man coverage, but he wasn't running at full speed, and because he had a step on him, on Brown. And
yeah, nah, that was a rush, Jameson.
Second down and 10.
Inside handoff, Ty Montgomery. And he'll pick up a gain of about 7. So the Saints have something going here. That's going to get us to the end of the third quarter.
A 10-point game, but the Saints are
20-10 is the score, but the Saints are driving and trying to have a big answer here and get this one back within a one possession game. Yeah, Carver family says, see if the Cowboys can hold on. That's what I'm hoping. Starting to not feel too good about it. Yeah, there.
As you said, I mean, you almost expect Taysom Hill to take off and try to pick up this first down with his legs.
All right, so here we go. Big drive here.
They got Ty Montgomery in the backfield now.
Rolling out to the right, in trouble, and Taysom Hill will go down for a big sack. Micah Parsons, the rookie out of Penn State. I believe that is his 10th on the year.
Star in this league and a loss of 13 yards.
And you would typically say, hey, as the quarterback, you got to get this out. I don't think it's that simple.
Loss of 13. That is a big mistake.
Parsons just smothers him up. I mean, Parsons is not only fast for a linebacker, he's fast for anyone on the field. He's one of the fastest players on the field regardless of positions. Wide receiver.
And now the Saints have to punt.
He showed it there.
That was a big-time defensive play by a big-time defensive player. And going to be fielded at the 4.
Out of field goal range.
Yeah.
So big play there by the defense as we go to another commercial break. Carver family says huge loss. Absolutely. I'm going to try to post a short about that terrible play call. What's up, Catfish Terry? Says hello, Coach. Hello, everyone. Appreciate you for joining Catfish. This has been a tough little game here tonight. Tough little game. We are in on the Cowboys at -4.5. So as of right now, we are winning this spread. Saints quarterback ended up taking a massive loss on like 3rd and 8. Catfish Terry ended up being a sack for a loss of 14, and it took the Saints out of field goal range.
1 sack, first rookie to do that since Joey Bosa in 2016. And the guy he called like a weird uncle came over to pound him on the shoulder pads. He's keeping offensive coordinators up at night.
So an inside handoff there will be good for a gain of about a couple.
And it's been out there as Elliott carries for 2. That during the bye week, Parsons kind of rededicated himself, started showing up earlier, started taking care of himself a little bit better, and so you keep waiting for that rookie wall, and he just busts right through that.
And he's a team guy. I mean, he really is. He'll play anywhere. I mean, he'll line up and cover a wide receiver if that's what you want. He doesn't care.
So 2nd and 8.
To help this team win, and they've got a lot of guys like that on this.
Dak in trouble, throwing out of his own end zone. Is that caught by CeeDee Lamb? It is. Wow. Just a heck of a play there by CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, I don't think they want anybody taking a look at that.
Do they get this playoff, or is it going to be challenged?
Lined up.
And they get it off. So now Prescott looking, fires again, and he's got Gallup for a gain of about 10, maybe 9.
Go to that previous play, the completion to CeeDee Lamb.
I don't know if there's enough there. This might be a little bit better angle on it. His hands were under it. No, I don't think that wasn't a catch.
And then just a moment ago, this completion to Gallup. That's
So
why
Cowboys
yeah,
got away with one, as that previous big play to CeeDee Lamb looked like it was not an actual catch. What's up, Tyler?
Here's Elliott.
Elliott's going to bounce to the outside, 40, 45, and he'll be pushed out of bounds about the 50.
But you can just see with the way he's running, as that bruised knee that he suffered week 4 against Carolina, and he's just not running well at all.
No, he's not. And even watching him go back to the huddle, he's staying in the game. But even as he was jogging back to the huddle somewhat, you can just tell. And I love Zeke Elliott. I mean, I love everything about him. He's a great teammate. I talk about the Cowboys have others besides Parsons.
So
that's one right there.
Saints desperately need a stop if they want to try to stay in this game. Motion right to left, a little pop pass to CeeDee Lamb, and he'll get a gain of about 4 or 5 and just run out of bounds.
Well, yeah, talking to Ezekiel Elliott before the game, he did acknowledge that knee can stiffen
Tyler,
up at times, but between series, he said he has ways to manage it with the bite.
He's got a little bit more juice, to be honest. Zeke has not looked like he normally has. What's up, John Euler? Says hi, Terry. Coach. Big shout out to John Euler. Appreciate you joining the stream, big guy.
Well, this is the last of 3 games in 12 days for Dallas, and the first of 3 straight on the road.
So trips closed to the right. Inside handoff Pollard, and side step, and he'll push forward for a gain of about 3.
58-yard touchdown. They made it 20-10. Fox Super 6 is giving you another chance to win $100,000.
They've got to make a stop here on 3rd down.
3rd and 4. Cowboys trying to extend this drive. Ball is at the 44-yard line of the Saints. Rolling out to the left. Double clutches, now throws. This one's tipped and incomplete.
And a big play made by Jalen Holmes.
Really could have used the Cowboys to go down there and get some more points.
When Lamb's open for the 1st down, if Holmes doesn't get his hand on the ball right there. He had Lamb over there on the sideline. You see he runs that out route. All kinds of separation. So that was big. Some missed opportunities by New Orleans.
Cowboys will punt.
The one being that interception that would have been, points on that particular drive. But with that stop,
Absolutely, John Euler. I appreciate you very much, Catfish Terry, for sharing me out.
Harris stays away.
We shouted you out earlier,
Who leads the league in
Catfish Terry. And since Catfish Terry shouted us out again, once again we will shared us out. We will shout him out. Big shout out to Catfish Terry, 2.6K subscribers. Guys, remember, if you do not have this grayed out, go over here, hit that red button, hit that bell, and join the family and be a part of some really good talk shows and be a part of the action as he goes out fishing live. Big shout out to Catfish Terry. Yeah, Tyler, me and you both. I'm right there with you. The Titans desperately needed a bye week, and hopefully they can get a little bit healthy coming out of that bye week. No problem, Catfish Terry. So we'll look here. These are the box scores for tonight. It's just been a struggle. Dak Prescott, 25 of 35 for 235, 1 touchdown, a pick, or 0 picks for 99 quarterback rating. So Dak has had a very respectable night. Only 10 incompletions. That's not bad. Taysom Hill, 14 of 28 for 151, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 63 quarterback rating. That has been tough. But where he's made his hay is right here. Taysom Hill, 9 carries for 87 yards, 9.7 average. So he's been more of the rushing. Ezekiel Elliott struggling, 9 carries for 26. Tony Pollard, 6 carries for 66, as he had that one long for 58 for a touchdown. Receiving, the best receiving, CeeDee Lamb, 6 for 86. Then you have Dalton Schultz, 5 for 43, and Michael Gallup, 5 for 36. For the Saints, it's been kind of a mixed bag everywhere. Nick Vannett, 3 for 48. Ty Montgomery, 3 for -4. So not good there. All right, so here we go. We're back.
The 13 down by 10.
The Saints, if they're going to make a push, it's going to have to be this drive. What's up, Caution?
Lewis came up to make the stop.
Really great job by Jordan Lewis filling the gap, but
yeah, nah, he'll fish for about a little bit of anything, Tyler. He does bass, he does catfishing. He's caught some really big stripers before.
Love it when I see these guys slot corner.
He's just a master fisherman, Tyler. Does some really great live streams. And quick little hitch route there to Harris for a gain of about 5.
Is right there for Dallas, a gain of just 4, so 3rd and 6. Play caller I know you have a lot of respect for in Sean Payton, but his options are a bit limited with all these injuries and a quarterback who's got a splint on the middle finger on his throwing hand.
Yeah, and they've been limited for a few weeks now.
Hill in trouble
and throws this one away. His receiver actually fell down, so this is going to be a quick 3 and out, but there is a flag. We'll have to see what this is.
Flag down.
They might have gotten Dallas. Where the flag is. That's why Traquan went down. There was contact.
Or is this going to be holding?
Holding. Offense. Number 74.
Okay, so penalty would be declined. This is going to be a quick 3 and out. This is not what the Saints needed. What's up, Small Town Outdoors? Appreciate you joining the stream.
Traquan Smith, number 10. There's the contact at the end of that play that
yeah. It could have been some pass interference.
Within 5 yards. Looked like it might have been, and Taysom Hill was still within the pocket. They get called for the hold instead.
So Saints having a punt on 4th and 6, backed up around their own 20. As we approach 9 minutes left to go in this game, Cowboys with a 10-point lead.
a good one from Gillikin. Hunters have put on a clinic in this
Fields
game.
it at the 20 as CeeDee Lamb. Cuts back. 25. Gets to 30. And he'll be pushed out of bounds.
Reverse of field by CeeDee Lamb. 61-yard punt.
So that will get us to another commercial break. So, guys, we normally shout out members on this channel. Just want to go ahead and shout out these members. Big shout out to Will Sports World, Chase T66 for being the biggest membership that you can be a part of this channel. Hall of Fame members. Big shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Carter family, Troxel Sports Stream, Beantown Breakdown, Gridiron Blitz, James Peach, Shea Flat, Asia Roberson, and Ron Ripple. A lot of times we will go through here, guys, and we will bring up those guys' channels for members only. But we're going to make an exception here, and we're going to also shout out John Euler Outdoorsman, guys. If y'all do not have John Euler's Outdoorsman, go to this red button, click it, make sure that it's grayed, and then hit this bell. Thought mine was on. Bang. Now it's on. Hit that bell right there, guys, and subscribe to John Euler. They do a lot of great stuff. Great. They're just a huge catfishing, all fishing sort of community. But this guy put on one of the biggest catfishing YouTube tournaments you've ever seen. It's really cool. Genuine people. Make sure you got John Euler's Outdoors, my guys. Big shout out to him. They also do a lot of giveaways, by the way, guys. I mean, in that catfishing tournament, that people were winning money, people were winning prizes. It was pretty cool to see. It was a great environment. Yeah, look at that big bass, John Euler says. Look at that big old bass right there. He's a chunky one. Big old chunky bass. So we are on a commercial break right now, guys. And then we will get back into the action. You're welcome, John Euler. Appreciate you for being here. Appreciate your support. It is a hog, Tyler.
Presented by Bud Light Platinum. A game summary. Dak Prescott, pretty good game through the air. 25 of 35 for 235 and a touchdown. Taysom Hill done his big damage on the ground, and that game summary is presented by Microban 24.
So the Cowboys take over with just under 9 minutes left to go. They get a 2 tight end set to the left. And a little counter play to the right. Pollard, that is actually Ezekiel Elliott on the rush for a gain of about 4. Yeah, there's a lot of people who don't like the Cowboys caution. But I felt like they'd get it done today, so I took Cowboys minus 4.5. Right now, that is winning. I would love to see a field goal here to really seal that deal. Because as of right now, I could still see the Saints do a backdoor cover. This is a big drive to win the spread for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, quick slant, and it's way behind Ezekiel Elliott. If he puts this one on the mark, Ezekiel Elliott might be able to have him.
Take time off the clock and methodically take it down and kind of end this game, but it's just really not Dallas. The numbers look better than what they really are. They've had
so now 3rd and 7.
For 90 yards, and that's it. I mean,
they desperately need a first down. They are not running this clock at all right here. So they got to make it count and get the first down. Snaps it with 1 second left. Dak steps up in the pocket, throws down the middle of the field. It's intercepted. 50. And he will get taken down about the 45, and that is a massive mistake. I know the Cowboys have struggled to run the ball all night, but man, this is a bad mistake here by Dak Prescott. He's trying to hit CeeDee Lamb just going, but he just throws this very late, and he throws it very behind. That is a bad ball, just an all-around bad throw.
He's just determined. Saints got away with one there. Granderson, I've certainly, you say forcible contact. I've seen
could have been
a
hands
lot
to the
less
face.
called. I think they call that. I don't think the official saw it, but
could have been hands to the face. So the Saints will now take over at the Cowboys 46. Now an empty formation as Ingram goes wide, and looks like quarterback run here. And here's just a Q ISO, and he'll get a gain, like a quarterback zone there. Gain of about 6.
CeeDee Lamb was kind of with his hands up, waving around out of confusion, and he's the one downfield. Here it is.
Yeah, he barely got lined up. I mean, he's trying to tell Prescott, hey, hold up. He's talking about the play, trying to communicate it. Prescott waits for him to get set. It wasn't good right from the start, but when the ball's in your hands, then you've got to be the one who protects it.
So now 2nd and 3 for the Saints.
And you get there to where you're so determined and you think you got to
desperately do not need a touchdown here.
To let you down.
That would crush our spread.
That's just one that you'd like to have back. There's no question.
Well, the Saints have to use a timeout with the play clock winding down.
Saints use a timeout when they probably do not want to. So, guys, I think, barring anything that changes in our schedule, I believe we will be live come Saturday for the SEC Championship game between Alabama and Georgia. So, mark your calendars for that one. I believe it's like a 2:30 kickoff, 2:33, something like that. Unless something changes, I believe that is the plan.
We thought Philadelphia was the one who might be able to get back in it and contend with Dallas for the division.
So 2nd and 3 for the Saints. Ball is at about the 39. Oh, that's going to be a false start. So now going in the wrong direction.
5 yards.
This will now be 2nd and 8.
Illegal snap. Offense, number 78. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Yeah, so they face Washington 2 out of the next 3 weeks. At Washington, at New York, and then they host Washington.
Awesome caution. I appreciate you very much. Appreciate you coming in here hanging with. And ball is out. Is this a fumble? It's a loose ball. It is recovered by the Cowboys. And they point in their direction. Cowboys get this ball. It is a big-time play by the Dallas Cowboys defense once again. This is going to be tough. I initially thought it was incomplete. The hand's going forward, but he does knock the ball out of his hand.
Yeah, at first I thought when I looked at it,
I thought it was an incomplete pass. Now, this is a little bit of a gray area. Hand's going forward, but he knocks the ball backward.
Can they do an expedited review on this, or will they go to a full review? But
We'll have to see.
I think it's a pass.
Yeah, I tend to say that that's an incomplete pass.
It's subtle, but it sure looks like he's...
Review, it's an incomplete pass.
Yep, there it is. Incomplete pass.
They do the expedited review.
I mean, if you're the Cowboys, you probably challenge this and just
Ball comes out.
Just for it.
And the offense comes back onto the field for the Saints on 3rd down and 8.
So 3rd and 8.
There's DeMarcus Lawrence. I mean, he's made his presence felt here tonight.
Caution's excited.
His first game back after the left foot fracture he suffered a week of practice leading into game 2.
Yeah, you know that all the time that he has missed.
Appreciate you very much, John Euler. Thank you for coming over and stopping by. Have a great night.
Fresh legs and show what he's capable of doing, and he has. He's had a great debut. We were a little uncertain as to what exactly to be able to expect from him. I think the coaches were as well. Probably was giving him a little
Yeah, I agree, Hot Sauce Junkie. There was a question there because he knocked the ball backwards, but, I mean, the arm's in a forward motion. Quick throw, and he dropped it. Worry too much about getting north. He just needs to focus on catching that. And then seeing what you can get after.
Yeah, Deontay Harris, you're going to see that he's getting ready to make a move on Anthony Brown, and he doesn't secure the ball. He's going to cut back inside. He probably makes a miss. Deontay Harris is pretty dynamic.
Yeah, Jamison, if the ball was moving, but the ball didn't move prior to throwing. As he threw, it then got hit. So they're going to count it as an incompletion. And I think it's the right call, but it is close. So now 4th and 8. The Saints are going to go for it here with 7:12 left to play as they need some points. Taysom Hill steps up, fires right down the middle of the field. Got it. First down. Dang it.
And a nice catch after the drop for 12. Well, he does play man coverage, and Anthony Brown is in soft coverage.
And he does a really good job of fitting this one right in a tight window there. And Harris does a good job catching that one and making up for the last one.
And he's almost there then to make a play on it. It was just by the design that he had to as tight a window as he had.
I'm feeling a little shaky now on this spread. Cowboys have to hold him to a field goal. That was a big 4th down. That could hurt the spread. Taysom Hill steps up, fires, and it's tipped and intercepted.
Intercepted by
KZ will get this pick. The ball was a spiral, but it had to be tipped because this is vastly underthrown. Good night, John Euler. Yeah, it was a nice catch earlier, Hot Sauce. This one does slightly get tipped, and it makes it go well short, and the Cowboys defense comes up with another big play. And if the Cowboys can run out some clock, score some points, they're going to cover the spread. KZ on the interception. Now the Cowboys come in with a condensed formation. Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield. Little toss. That's actually Pollard in the backfield. He's going to cut. He's going to get a gain of about 5 or 6.
And you know Dan Quinn, who's the acting head coach for Mike McCarthy, is pumped up that his guys get their second takeaway of the ball game.
That's good stuff.
They needed a takeaway just like the Saints defense did, and the defense is able to do it. Really good work.
2nd down and 5 for Dallas, trying to secure their 8th win of the year against 4 losses.
So trips right, closed on the backside. Prescott in trouble, fires it deep down the field. Is that intercepted? No, they're going to say incomplete. Said that he did not catch it inbounds. Just run the ball, Dallas. That gone.
Well, Dallas is trying to keep New Orleans in this game. This was really close. But yeah, rather than they get the nice gain on 1st down, running the ball.
Run the football. Now 3rd and 5, and now you might have to throw it here.
Elliott back out there. 3rd down and 5.
Prescott and incomplete. No one home.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about what I'm
And a quick 3 and out by the Cowboys. This is bad offense play calling.
On 1st down, pick up 5 yards, and then 2 straight incompletions, and not even good decisions. You know, it's one thing if you're throwing the ball as an extension of your run game, but I do think there is a tendency, we've seen it, that Kellen Moore gets away from the run game, and you know, they have not run the ball that great, as I pointed out. They've had 2 big runs, but at this point in the game, I think some of these runs start to have an effect on a defense, especially after you pick up 5 yards on 1st down.
Yeah, that is a great point. I mean, you get 5 yards on 1st down. Just keep running the ball.
What Coach McCarthy's thinking back there.
No, Saints do need this win. Caution. Catfish Series says, please no prevent. I would say the game is so close that they're not going to do that. I just needed Cowboys offense to come out and do something for a little bit and just run some clock out. It's just bad play calling.
Here's a call.
Kick holding. Return team number 32.
So that will push the Saints back a little bit.
Meanwhile, I thought it was interesting when you asked Dan Quinn about weighing in with play calling with exactly what we've seen. If Kellen Moore gets away from the run game too much, are you going to say anything to him? And he said, well, it's kind of like TSA. If you see something, say something. And I think he just saw something on that last possession by the Cowboys.
It's a hard position for him to be in because next week he goes back to being the defensive coordinator. And Kellen Moore is the offensive coordinator. I mean, that's what I was talking about earlier. It's not like you're being the head coach. It's different.
Here's a pass under
Quick little slant to Ty Montgomery, and that's good for a first down, gain of 11, and it looks like the Saints will pick it up.
Yeah, it's not good complimentary football. We've got a Cowboys.
I didn't notice hot sauce. Oh, I know you hate Dallas. Catfish. But do appreciate that.
Looked like he stepped on the foot of Traquan Smith.
I feel like I don't hate Dallas. I don't root for them, but I don't hate Dallas. But I felt like they would cover the spread tonight.
Piece to this Dallas defense down on a knee, and I'll try to walk it off.
Well, that's a good sign, at least by how he's walking.
There's opportunity for the Saints. They're down to 2 timeouts. They haven't shown much of an ability.
Oh, Anger.
I
didn't even know the name was Anger. I guess I knew that.
But they're going to have to start with the clock under 5
So here we go,
minutes to go
Saints.
down by 2 scores.
First and 10. What was that? The own 35. Taysom Hill steps up, flushes out to the right. Will now fire, and it's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs, number 9 on the year. Boy, this kid can play. This was really not much of Trayvon Diggs. This is a vastly underthrown ball. I mean, he's in good coverage there. That's a tough throw. I don't know why we are throwing that. That is, he still could have put more air on that ball. Absolutely, caution. Now, you know what? Someone needs to tell the offense coordinator, look, run the ball.
Where the weakness is, which is in that area just right in behind him. So as he turns him loose and
Just
passes
run
him
the
up to
ball.
safety,
Tyler says, poor Saints. Oh, my God, I don't think Hill is the answer. He's not. He's a change of pace guy, and he's a Swiss Army knife. Can use him at running back, receiver, all those things. Inside handoff, Ezekiel Elliott good for a gain of a couple. And then you use him as like a package quarterback. But I think they give Jameis Winston one more chance next year. He was looking really well before he got injured. He was looking really well. But, I mean, if it really goes south for the Saints, they may look at a quarterback. Maybe a young rookie quarterback, and you start Jameis Winston and you mold him. I don't know. But they did just give Taysom Hill an extension, by the way. So he ain't going nowhere. But he's a good football player, but he's not. I don't think he's a starting NFL quarterback.
Football on NBC, and then a good
Don't overthink it, Cowboys. Run the ball.
On ESPN.
Inside handoff Pollard, and that's Ezekiel Elliott, and he will fight for a gain of a couple again, and this will bring up a 3rd and 5.
that's going to be fun to watch. Bills and Patriots on Monday night. Cowboys ran the ball twice in a row there.
I saw that. I thought
maybe
my eyes were lying to me.
Maybe there was a little TSA moment over on the sidelines.
They're down and 5 now after timeouts taken by the New Orleans Saints. It looks like, barring something really improbable or unforeseen, the Dallas Cowboys, who came in having lost 3 of 4, will get out of here on a week that's been really tough with the COVID diagnosis that they've had throughout their roster and their coaching.
Yeah, caution. We've got a lot riding on that game between me and Chase T66. Loser gets a pie in the face on live stream. Monday Night Football. Bills versus Patriots.
Are not easy. You just
Little pop pass to CeeDee Lamb. Good north cut, but then he takes a massive hit. He was about to pick that first down, but Williams with a great tackle. And just like that, this Cowboys offense is going 3 and out once again.
I'm not sure CeeDee Lamb ever felt him coming. Thought he had a chance he was going to pick up the first down is what he was thinking. So Dallas, yeah, offensively, at least they take a little time off the clock here, keeping it on the ground. But, yeah, just having, I know they're going to be disappointed with that. Defense has done some good things, but I think the defense would probably even tell you that
there's Anger to punt.
10 points considering what they're up
Yeah,
against.
very nice hit. I felt like they had the first down easy, and then just a really good job fitting that lane and making a really good tackle.
Saints are out of timeouts, down by 10 with 3:46 to go. One of our drivers on the crew, Mike Heelan, who gets our TV trucks all over the country week after week, is retiring on Monday. Mike has been with us for many years.
So 3:46 left to play. This game feels like it's the Cowboys, even though it's not over. Most thing what I'm looking forward to right now is just trying to win this bet. Cowboys -4.5. We don't need a touchdown. We can give up a field goal, but we can't give up a touchdown. Taysom Hill looking left, in trouble, and will somehow get out of it, and there he goes, and he will slide down to the 20. And that's a gain of about 6. What's up, Life with T. Will? Appreciate you joining the stream, Will.
We talked about the offensive line and what they're dealing with, but 4-man rush, they've been all over Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill looking left, fires, and that one's completed to Callaway. And that's a first down across the 30, and here we go, Saints. I do not feel good about this.
Quarterback this year to rush for 100 plus. Lamar Jackson twice, Justin Fields once, and now Taysom Hill.
And throw short little shallow route to Callaway behind him, incomplete.
2nd and 10 with 3 minutes to go.
Boy, Odighizuwa, he puts a move on the.
Yeah, you never know, Brian. I can see it.
Rockmorton does a really good job just getting right in the face of Taysom Hill. He's had a nice rookie year.
3rd-round pick from UCLA.
And there's a flag on the play. Taysom Hill. And this one's picked. 20, 10. Big fella to the end zone, but there's an interception. Or there is a flag, and I feel like it's going to be all sides on the defense. The defensive end, the big fella. Oh. Is this on the Saints? It is on the Saints. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the spread is looking good now. I can relax. This is the big fella. The big fella just snags this out of the air. This is the defensive tackle. He's just going to press. He's going to X-stunt, and he's just going to snag that thing out of the air. And they had a player wide open on a crossing route. He just snags it out of the air. He starts beelining it for the front pylon, and he tells Taysom Hill, no, sir. No, sir.
And their 4th interception of the game. So much for Dan Quinn being distracted.
We've got a wow. We've got an unreal. We've got an oh my. Incredible. They had a receiver wide open on a drag. Would have got a lot of rooms. But Watkins, the D tackle, doesn't just like bat this ball and bat it. Just sticks it.
Pretty good hands there. Look like Trayvon Diggs.
Just sticks it. And that will seal this one for the Cowboys. And surely that's going to seal the spread as it is now up to 17.
One of those nights for Taysom Hill.
All right, Beantown. Appreciate you stopping in. Get you some rest, my guy. I think I'm going to pass out right after this stream. I'm tired as well. Worst game you've seen for the Saints, yeah?
With an injured Taysom Hill throwing it.
I can believe it.
Under 3 to go. Dan Quinn, Troy, who for 5.5 years was head coach of the Falcons and went 4-6 against the Saints. This has to feel good for him.
He's about to burst. He's so excited. He's trying to compose himself now over there. He said, wait a minute, I'm the head coach. I got to control myself.
Meanwhile, one of his defensive backs, C.J. Goodwin, went down. I don't think he was touched. The flag is down on the play as well. So C.J. Goodwin.
Yeah, I think they will stick with Hill, Junkie.
Dan Quinn will check.
Question is, will he be healthy? But no, I think they stick with him. He's their best option by far, I think. I think, like say, he's the best option that the Saints have right now, and unfortunately, this is going to drop the Saints to, where were they at? They were 5-6, so this is going to get them to a 5-7 record. They're not going to be eliminated. Hey, Life with T. Will, appreciate you for joining the stream. They're not going to be eliminated from the playoff race with this loss, but it is now headed in that direction. I don't think the Saints will be able to make a run, get in, but who knows? Taysom Hill is effective with that middle finger right now. So he hurt his middle finger, I'd say, first quarter of this game, maybe second. There's a little, what do you call it? A little, I don't know. Wow, it's left my brain, but a little stint on his finger. And that's his throwing hand, so he's playing through that, and I think it's vastly affected the way he throws the ball. And this one's tipped up and almost intercepted.
Number 5, as it went off Deontay Harris. Here are the interceptions tonight for the Cowboys. With a pick 6.
Taysom Hill will throw. It's going to be caught. Gets to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 30, and he's gone. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Harris.
With 2:32 left. As both Diggs and KZ missed tackles.
He just made some people miss, reverted the field, and reversed, and touchdown. Harris got some wheels on him.
And then it's a punt return, and off he goes. And you're just not going to catch him. One last shot right there.
And just like that,
it's not over yet.
the over, or not the over, but the spread is back in jeopardy.
Yards.
Yeah, speedy guy for sure. Game is, I would say, is still over, caution, but now the spread is back in a concern again.
The Cowboys sidelines looks a little different.
I mean, if the Saints go for an onside kick right here and get it, I'm going to lose my mind.
And now the onside kick.
I guess not, Jameson.
Is coming.
If they get this onside kick, I'm going to be so pissed.
John Fossil goes through.
Biggest thing you didn't need right there is just giving a big play up like instantly.
Meanwhile, would you look at this game? I mean, the defense.
Yeah, no timeouts. Yeah, like I say, I don't see them come back to win this game, but they can come back and have backdoor cover. And that's what I care about right now is covering the spread.
Than they actually were, and in this game, some of the play calling was odd. Really, with a couple of runs taken out of there. One of them by C.D. Lamb on a lateral pass. The ground game again didn't do anything for Dallas.
No, I agree. It's a high bar, and we know what this offense is capable of doing. They got their guys back, and Cooper's back, and then C.D. Lamb and all that, but they're not hitting like they were.
So here comes the onside kick attempt.
Sure.
Kicks it.
The onside kick try.
Oh no. All right, I think he's got it. Boy, I thought he bobbled it there for a minute.
Say, this is a good Saints defense.
Steelers are a bad
it's a
caution.
really good group. This is not an easy place to play. So I think when you look at the Saints in total and you think, well, yeah, they're pretty banged up. They don't have anything on offense. They still got some really good defensive players, even though they were without a couple good ones too. And Tano Passanio and then Marcus Davenport. But I know that the Cowboys expect a lot more, and the coaching staff expects a lot more, but there usually is in a season, no matter how good it is, where you go through a little stretch that's not
inside handoff Ezekiel Elliott, and he will bust through, and he will have a gain of about 10.
Ezekiel Elliott, bad knee and all, here they are willing to run him. And
So the Cowboys will advance to 8-4.
10 yards and a first down.
Yeah, I think they're gonna run this down now to the 2-minute warning, and it'll be all she wrote.
For the Cowboys, the 58-yard touchdown run by Tony Pollard made it 20-10.
So 2-minute warning now.
And now with 2 minutes left, the Cowboys are remaining schedule.
So remaining schedule for the Cowboys: Washington, Giants, Washington, Cardinals, Eagles. So all very important games going forward. Be interested to see if Washington can give them anything in those 2 meetings that they're about to have in the next 3 weeks.
Their game at Vegas.
All right, Catfish Terry, I will.
On Sunday to stay within
I think
2
so,
games
Brian.
of the Cowboys within the division, and then, like we said, they're going to be facing each other 2 of the next 3 weeks. So this division, Dallas could wrap this thing up here pretty quick.
You want some extra fantasy points there, Jameson?
They also have the head-to-head to this point with Philly. They beat them in Texas earlier in the year.
And they're going to take a knee.
At Philadelphia.
So they're going to take 4 knees, guys, and that's going to do it. The Dallas Cowboys are going to win this game 27-17. And that's going to do it for this stream. I want to shout out everybody. Appreciate every single one of y'all who hung in here with us and chatted with us. So appreciate y'all very much. Catfish Terry says, on your way out, thumbs up. 3 more for 30. So if you've yet to hit the thumbs up, smash it on your way out and try to get us up to 30. But anyways, guys, hey, listen, real quick before you get out, watch the video that was posted last night talking about the big bet for the Monday Night Football game, all right? It's this video right here. That second one, all right? With the pie in the face, all right? That is New England Patriots versus Buffalo Bills bet. Loser gets pie in the face. About 2.5 minutes. Just watch it because that one's going to be fun to watch come Monday night. So big shout out to everybody. Big shout out to my members. Shout out to my moderators. Y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all Saturday. Until then, peace.
Ever fake, I keep it real.